There we go. Now, with his Total Recall,
Hey,
Tony will now recite all of those back in order.
Here we go. In number 200. No, sorry.
Welcome, Tony.
Thank you for having me.
You're showing off again. I can see their stripy CIC tapes again.
Oh yeah. The problem is with this the CIC stuff. If you want to try and pick it up again now, I mean, it's just they've become a collector's thing, haven't they? You know what I mean? The price has shot up on CIC sell through tapes. It's crazy.
Yep. Same. Even the Blu-ray rip-offs that they did.
Yeah, even that. Yeah, them ones up there. It's just some of those now. I mean, Flu goes for about 50. There's a couple of others in there that go for like 25 to 30 now.
Yeah, and they're more expensive than when they came out.
Yeah, because they were like at one point they couldn't give them away. There was 2 for a tenner when I bought them.
I was out on that one.
Yeah. There's 27. Anybody that's looking to collect, anyone that's looking to collect them, there's 27 in that line. I mean, I've got the full run, but I bought them when they was like super cheap when they were giving them away. No, they're just stupid money.
Do they all have like little cards in them, or they got?
Yeah, so it's DVD Blu-ray combo, an A3 size poster, like a Panini football sticker size of sticker, and a bubblegum card. Like an 80s style Topps bubblegum card.
Nice. I've only got Top Gun. Maybe I got 3 of them. One of them's Top Gun. One of them's Tremors. I can't remember the other. But yeah, they were CX. They weren't necessarily complete. But anyway, we're here to talk about 1990, not your massive collection. But Josh is here.
Even Josh,
absolute bangers. Well, yeah, we've got 200 to go through.
Yeah, it shocked me when you sent me the list how many there was in 1990.
Well, I'm going to do 200 to 100 very quickly. So
yeah, I've got a couple as well from the 200 to 100 list. So
there you go. Exactly. So yes, Total Recall ruled the year as far as I'm concerned. I still kind of feel that way. Well, maybe something on the list might change your mind.
Yeah,
it's yeah. Sorry, you're going to say something?
Yeah, it's a funny year, isn't it? 1990. It's yeah, I mean, and there's a couple of big hitters, but big hitters and tanked kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's
there's a lot in the over 100 that you'll be very surprised to hear about.
Yeah,
but yes, Vanilla Ice has still not got back to me. So yeah, sod him. Money. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Awful tune. Yeah, well, it was the one of the biggest tunes of the year.
It was
Vanilla Ice. It's not under pressure, as someone's saying. Vanilla Ice sighting back then. Hey, what about the Turtle song?
Yeah, go Ninja, go.
Thank you, Ian. That's a good joke. He was under pressure to get up with a good tune because his good dun 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 dun, and that's good dun 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 dun. Yeah. He came out and admitted that, even though he has to pay the money every time he plays it. Good evening, JB. Biblical year. It was a banger. How old were you in 1990?
12, 13, something around there.
I think I must have been 18 because I saw some of these in the cinema. And 18s, my first 18s. What did Ian think of Ice Pirates? What are you, a fan of Ice Pirates or not?
I love Ice Pirates.
There you go. See that? I thought so. Mr. Fantasy.
Yep.
I couldn't use the real one, otherwise it'd be Queen would be suing me as well as Vanilla Ice. Yeah, preferred it when it was called Hello Browns, Hello Ramon, hello Josh, hello Sean. Total Replay, yeah. I thought it was cheesy fun, but I think if I saw it in the 80s, I would have enjoyed it more. He's talking about Ice Pirates. He saw it for the first time yesterday.
It's cool.
Josh saw it for the first time as well yesterday. The year I left school. Yeah, I left school in 89. And I was 15. No, it can't be right. No, earlier than that. 16 must have been. But yeah, what was the top grossing film of 1990? Should we just say number one and give up?
Yeah, go. Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, we'll just watch Total Recall for 2 hours. 2 years before the birth of Josh. Yeah. Young'uns. Since 90 he was 12. Was Ramon?
Yeah, like I said, I was about the same age.
DuckTales was in the cinema, maybe in the list. No spoilers. I didn't go to the I didn't go to the cinema at all. Bloody hell. I was driving myself by then. Tremors seems wrong as a stripy CIT. It's too new.
Yeah.
There's a new film, Tremors. Yes, go Ninja, go. Ruined the video, yep. Ghost from Barrett, it could be. He hasn't subbed to you. This is unforgivable.
Oh, but he's subbed now. That's fine. Cheers, Josh.
That's fine. Hard to Kill, number 1. Yes, it should be. There's a lot of people with double or triple films in this list.
Yeah, Mr. Seagal.
Yeah, another one that won't get back to me. I didn't see Total Recall till 91, so a bootleg my uncle bought back from Cyprus.
Brilliant.
Cyprus.
Yep. I remember my grandparents buying a load of films back from Greece or Cyprus or somewhere like that back in the day. And one of them's on this list. So
there we go. There's a story coming up. Monique was 15. Michael was 9. Yeah, they were a bit stringent for 18 certificates back then. If I'm not me, then who the hell am I? Is Rocky 5 really that bad? Financially, yes. We'll see where that comes for Stallone's entries this year. Hello, Ollie. So, now we're just getting Total Recall stuff.
Yeah.
And the highest grossing film surprised everyone. It cost less than Total Recall, Dick Tracy, and Die Hard, but made considerably more. There you go.
Yeah.
See you at the party, Richter. Right. Tells the guy to promote the book he wrote. Did he actually write that, though? If I was alive, damn it, Total Recall would have been number 1. It would have cost you a lot of money to make that number 1. Thanks. Welcome, Stacey. Right, I'll bang through. What should I'll do 25, and then we'll discuss any good ones. So, starting at 200, that made $750,000 worldwide. Coupe de Ville. I have seen that on VHS back in the hour. But no worth mentioning any of these. So, Strapless, 22nd annual International Tourie of Animation.
Yeah, it's like
Listen Up, The Lives of Quincy Jones. I seem to remember that VHS. C'est la Vie, Waiting for the Light, Angel Town, which is a action film with what's his name? I interviewed him, Gruner.
right.
Yeah. The Blood of Heroes, Sweetie.
That one there. Hold on. Blood of Heroes.
Oh, Blood of Heroes. We know this one.
Yeah. AKA Salute of the Jugger. So it was called Blood for Heroes in the US. It was Salute of the Jugger in the UK. Had no cinema release in the UK, hence why I think it only made 800,000.
Yes.
I think it only got a small showing in the US.
Yeah.
But that's the DVD.
Joan Chen, Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's really good.
The first time I thought it's a stupid name. I'm never going to watch it. Then I watched it last year.
Yeah, awesome. I remember it coming straight to video when I was younger, being in the video shop. One Sunday morning and thinking, what the hell's Salute of the Jugger? I'll have a bit of that. And I was like, yes, this is my cup of tea. Post-apocalyptic sports film, loads of violence. It's Rutger Hauer, brilliant. It's really, really good. If you've never seen it, I'd highly recommend it. It goes under about 5 different names, but it's,
that's what threw me.
Yeah, but in the UK it was called Salute to the Jugger. Oh, Salute of the Jugger, sorry.
Yeah, whatever that means. It's not helpful to the film.
No, not at all. Well, the sporting guys, they're called juggers, but there's no real reason why you're saluting because there's no reference to it in the film. I think they thought probably Blood for Heroes was a bit in the UK.
Yeah, it sounds like a war film, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Film. That's what threw me. But yeah, it's Richard Norton's in it. He only takes off his mask at the end. He's in it.
Yeah.
About half of it, but you don't see him.
Yeah. It's a good film. Action packed. Rutger Hauer's really good in it. Surprisingly well shot. It's cool little film.
Yeah. And which other film was Rutger Hauer and Joan Chen in?
Oh.
I'll let you think of that while I go.
Oh yeah, I don't know that one.
I think I'm right. I did see Bird of Noir in the cinema. We'll get to that one. Was going to blurt out what I think number 1 is, but I don't want to ruin it for everyone. I think it's not a tricky, difficult one. Fun to see Wisconsin. There you go.
Yeah.
Black Badium, Red Heat, and Total Recall were both called Richter. That's right. Rocky 5 got shafted by a smaller film that had a similar budget to Ghost, another film people didn't see coming. Yeah. Oliver Gruner. Thank you. Olivia Gruner, isn't it? I keep calling him Oliver. Bird on a Wire. Top 200. Going to be a long night. No, we'll crack through this. There's only a couple in the...
Strap yourselves in.
Yeah, Angel Town. Yeah, Angel Town's not a bad film. End credits of Bird on a Wire are not good for the OCD. Okay, I can't remember they ended Bird on a Wire. Yeah, starting at 200. Well, there's a lot of interesting ones, as we just found out. Rocky 5 isn't the best, but this has a couple of great scenes. Yeah, My Ring's Outside, Jun Chan. Cool one. There you go. I Have Salute to Jugger. I heard it's good, but the name always put me off. Same here, see.
Yep.
Learned a new word, Jugger, yes. Saw it on rental, never saw Blood of Heroes version, but which is apparently quite different.
It's just a name change. It's just what it's called in the US.
Yeah, Wedlock was the other film he is in with Joan Shen.
Really?
Yes, which came out around the same time.
Sci-fi film, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, they got
collars on.
Prison,
yeah,
collars on, they explode, and he has to go with was it Mimi Rogers, who's his partner. They not supposed to know who their partner is, otherwise they could just escape, which is what they do. Oh, sorry, I guess. Why wouldn't you salute them? And why wouldn't you hate the Juggers so much you refuse to salute them? Take a knee for the Juggers. Yes, I got to be careful how I say that. Yeah, it's a fun watch. It is a good fun watch. Oh, the scroll upwards. Do they Bird on the Wires? Angel Town is ruined in the UK. Another VHS edited for violence, I guess. He's already ruined the vids. Yes, Wedlock, exploding collars and heads. Same as Running Man.
Running Man, yeah.
They're in Precious Find together as well, but it's shit. That I didn't know. I did suspect they were in more, but I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you, Mike Moss. Home Alone might be number one despite being on release for the last 6 months, 6 weeks of the year. I think this does do doesn't say how they calculate it, but yeah, it's a weird one. Right, where do we get to? Sweetie at 192, Come See the Paradise, Corporate Affairs, Hidden Agenda, Where the Heart Is, To Sleep with Anger, The Boyfriend School, Without You I'm Nothing, Vital Signs, The Icicle Thief, Slumber Party Massacre 3, Robot Jocks at 181.
Hey!
I suspected that one.
I love all this kind of nonsense. To be fair, we showed this about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago now, at Film Club, and it went down a storm. People loved it. We showed this and Real Steel. It's really good. For a sort of Charles Band film, Full Moon, Empire Pictures, it's really well done. The sort of puppetry, animation, stop motion stuff just blends seamlessly. Acting's a bit rope, as you'd expect, but the special effects are superb in it for a cheaper end Charles Band film. It's really, really good.
Yeah,
really good. But
I put it off watching it for a long time, and then saw it, and I thought, geez, how the hell did they pull this off?
Yeah,
tiny budget.
Yeah, and you can throw some of the ones in there, Crash and Burn, and you know what I mean. They're all sort of tied around each other. But that's the better one. Robot Jocks, really good film.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Can we agree? Dick Tracy had one of the best songs. Sooner or later, you're gonna be mine.
There's Madonna. Was it Madonna? Madonna did the soundtrack to that.
Another retitle thing. It's Deadlock in the US. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Maybe Predator 2. Best song, Hidden Agenda with Francis McDormand. Yeah, pretty good film. I Envy Your Collection, Wigan.
Well, thank you.
Was it Stuart Gordon that did Robot Jocks?
Yes.
He directed it, yeah, but produced by Charles Band.
Yep.
Always find it controversy here. Each decade really interesting, as it always feels like things kind of straddle 2 eras of different fashions and styles. That is true, yes. 90, aren't we? The Dick Tracy soundtrack is epic. Yep, Jim's here. I'm going to be putting on how many I saw theatrical that year, but keep in mind, for once, I wasn't working at a theatre that year. Here we go. Can't cheat now. Pacific Rim ripped off Robot Jocks. Just did it with a ridiculous budget. Yes, Predator is one of those movies released in 1990, feels totally 80s. All the excesses of the 80s. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweat and Coke. I want to see Robot Jocks theatrically, but definitely a video movie. I think.
Yeah, again, I don't think if it did have a theatrical run in the UK, it'd have been very, very small. I remember it just being a rental staple.
Yes, I don't remember cinema.
No, I
But it
don't
made,
remember so much.
$1.2 million, so it must have got.
Yeah, so he didn't do too bad for something that
Must
probably
have
cost
certainly
about
made his
30
money
quid.
back,
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't seen The Freshman since it came out on VHS either. Right. So 180. This is not Frank's Planet. Snowy and the Seven Dorps and something else. Blood Fist 2 at 179. The Hot Spot at 178, but here's the Jennifer Connelly one, I believe. Yes, Jennifer Connelly, directed by Dennis Hopper. I think it's. This website's pretty shit. Right, cast. You have to go to separate links on separate pages. Yes, Don Johnson, Virginia Madison, Jennifer Connelly, and a very naked Jennifer Connelly. Right, carrying on. The Fourth War, Everybody Wins. Daddy's Dying, Who's Got the Will? Who remembers that classic? I think I rented that back.
What a banger.
I can't just have a quick look who's in that. Yeah, Beau Bridges, Beverly D'Angelo, Judge Reinhold, Keith Carradine, and a lot of others. It might be pretty good, but I don't remember it being any good back when I watched it.
Yeah.
Repossessed at 174. I can't be bothered to get that. But
yeah, you mean you'd have thought that would have been higher.
I guess it was probably very limited. This is because it's his cinema releases.
Yeah.
It probably made a mint on VHS back in the day.
Yeah.
Courage Mountain, Monsieur Hire, Love at Large, The Field, A Cry in the Wild, Streets, The Last of the Finest, The Haunting of Morella, Mayfools, Jesus of Montreal. Now we get Brain Dead. Now, yes, that is. What's the other name for that one?
There's people screaming at us now.
There is. Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Right. It's this, yeah. Directed by Adam Sandom. No. It's not the one I'm thinking of. Actually, it's not it's not Dead or Alive.
All right.
It is actually called Brain Dead. So it is not the same. It's the one I haven't got a picture, but it's a man's face, and it's like the skin's off at the sides, and it's in pins.
Oh, it's hold on a minute.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I've got the film of it. I'm sure I have. Yeah, it's here. Sorry, I have got it. It's Bill Paxton, is it?
That's it. As usual, I went to the wrong link.
Yeah, Bill Paxton.
I think there you go. Bill Paxton,
Bill Pullman. Yeah, George Kennedy. Yeah.
I can't remember anything about it. I'll just. The hotspot. Yep. Oh, Jim saw the hotspot. Oh, lucky man on the big screen. Mr. Gen Z, I told you. Who told you to start anyway? Big year for cinema. Dick Tracy, don't recall. Die Hard, RoboCop, Ghost, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, all coming up. Sacred Dirt. I preferred Problem Child to Home Alone. Fuck off. That ginger kid's annoying. Good evening, BKP fan. What is a hotspot? Not
a good spot.
Everybody Wins. Nick Nolte. Oh, pretty bad. So there's one Nick Nolte film already. There's a second one coming up. Only 174 for fuck's sake. It's a big year for films. So I'm going to close some links here. Right. Ollie, you never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. I know, sorry about that. Marks for Death. Predator 2. That would be a good Yardy double bill. Yes, I watched Repossessed a lot. I didn't know what an Exorcist was at the time. Yeah, he's talking about Brain Dead with Bill Paxton and Bill Pullman. It's actually an awesome movie. Not the Paxton. Yeah, that's my fault for leading people over praise. Yes, I don't. Is Repossessed on anything other than DVD? I don't know if it's been re-released on Blu-ray or not.
No, I'm not sure.
That's right. Did it even get? Yeah, that's the other Brain Dead. Also thought juggler was a slur. Yes, I did think. Oh, it's a bit weird of a rude word. I saw Home Alone when it came out. Did nothing for me. Oh dear. I watch it every year, 1 or 2, not 3, 4, or 5, or the remake or whatever it is.
Yep.
Predator 2 in the USA, November. UK, May next year. Yes. Hey, Jesse. Well, we haven't decided the proper 100. Oh, it's on Laserdisc. Is Repossessed, I guess. Curry and Donald Gethite on my Welsh road trip back Sadly, thank you. Dolgoth up by Aberystwyth. Right. So where we go? The Rain Killer, Last Exit to Brooklyn, not Bristol. Too Beautiful for You, The Nutcracker Prince, Tune In Tomorrow, The Forbidden Dance, State of Grace. I think that's Sean Penn, isn't it? Dreams, The Craze at 154. The Sheltering Sky. That was always advertised on VHS. Remember that?
Yeah.
Eating, Death by Temptation, which is.
Oh, we got.
we got one. There you go. Samuel Jackson. One of his films.
How did this get so high? Like it feels like it was shot on a home camera.
Yes.
the acting's terrible.
Yes.
It's how did this get anywhere? How did this make the sum of money that it made? It's fucking awful. It's a terrible.
You own it.
But I own it. The reason being, it's on the Prism Leisure line. And I'm an absolute whore for collecting everything that's on one line. So I've got all kinds of nonsense. But if you've never seen it, I wouldn't really bother. It's like trying to be a sexy, lusty vampire film. But it's also full of like yerdies as well. It's shite. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. I remember
a lot of red lighting in it as well.
Yeah, it's just rubbish.
Right. The Forbidden Dance about the Lambada. Damn, that song is going to be in there forever now. Yes. Right, Vincent as Theo at 150. Texasville, The Nasty Girl, White Hunter, Black Heart. So the first of the Clint films.
Yeah.
He made it to 147, which is crazy. Downtown, Body Chemistry, Class of 1999. There you go. I was expecting that one. There we go.
Yeah. I prefer this over. Well, I said the original. This is not a sequel to the Class of 1980, whatever it was. But they just used, they just sort of used the franchise, didn't they, for try and tag another film on. Well, there's two of these, isn't there? Class of 1999 and Class of 1999 2. But basically, nothing to do with the original film apart from it's set in a school and there's some teachers.
Yeah, there you go.
but this is way better. It's got that little cheesy vibe to it. If you know, you know. I won't give it away if you've never seen it. But it's a school where it's failing like catastrophically. The state doesn't know what to do with the school, so they bring these new wave of teachers in to try and sort these unruly kids out, and then the story goes from there. It's really good, loads of fun.
Yeah, it's good. Mark Alessa did Commando, and he also did Class of 84, didn't he? I can't remember now.
I can't remember. I have got Class of 84.
Tracy Lynn's in it from Bugsy. I thought she was in. Malcolm McDowell, Stacey Keach, Patrick Kilpatrick, Pam Grier, and that's your lot. Right. So then we get Impulse 143, King of New York, which is, what's his name? Christopher Walken.
Yeah, it's a film about John Gotti. It's actually really good. I'm surprised it's anywhere on that list at all, really. Yeah. But it's a decent film. Like I say, it's about John Gotti.
Yep. Blind After Dark, my sweet 141. Blind Fury, Rutger Hauer at 140.
Yeah, again, I remember it as a rental. I could never get into it. And as much as I like Rutger Hauer and as much as I like sort of kung fu martial arts kind of films, just I don't know, there was just something too slapstick about it that I could never sort of get into.
It's probably why I like it. Desperate Hours 139, which is, was it Mickey Rourke and Anthony Hopkins? Yes, that's a remake, I think, the Humphrey Bogart one. But yeah, Michael Cimino. Anthony Hopkins and Mimi Rogers before Anthony Hopkins did Silence of the Lambs, and people didn't know much about him by then. Right. Shock to the System, Michael Caine, 137. Lemon Sisters, 136. Welcome Home, Roxy Carmichael with Winona Ryder, 135. Short Time, 134. Dabney Coleman, comedy about a policeman who thinks he's going to die, so he becomes reckless in the job, which is quite interesting. Yeah, I did think that. I think I've only seen it once. It's surprisingly bad considering the car. I swear you said you were doing 1999 films too. Was looking forward to Baby Geniuses chat. Nope. We saw Blind Fury theatrically. I think I did. It's one of those, I think. Frank White was Walken's character. That's him. It is an awesome film. Yeah, that low. I guess it had some of these had a limited release. But yeah, I'm gonna have to miss some of the shot. It's just going fast. But yeah, Max Frewer is his partner from Max Head.
Yeah.
Right. Mountain to the Moon, Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down, Heart Condition with Bob Hoskins and Denzel Washington, where was it? Bob Hoskins is a racist cop. Denzel Washington's a black lawyer. Black lawyer dies. He gets his heart put in Bob Hoskins' body, and then Bob Hoskins sees his ghost and then help find out who killed him, and Bob Hoskins becomes a better person. China Cry, a true story at 130. The Lambada, 129. Made 4 million just based on that name, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's who is in that? No one I know.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it being everywhere at one point.
It was everywhere, wasn't it? It's just I said no, not watching it.
Yeah.
Lisa 128, Dark Angel or I Come in Peace. I believe. There you go. It is that one.
It is that one. Brilliant film. Dolph Lundgren is one of his better films, to be fair.
Well, yes, my mate Mateus.
Yeah. Who doesn't want a sci-fi film where aliens come down looking for drugs, and the drugs that they want to find are in the human body? So why wouldn't they be? Yeah, I've got the X-Rent of it as well. But it's really good. He signed it. Wicked.
Mateus has signed it. Yeah, that's
great.
One of my first ones.
Yeah, it's a great little flick. I don't know why it was I Come in Peace. I Come in Peace, isn't it, in the States? I guess it
makes sense as a sci-fi.
Yeah, but Dark Angel's way better sounding. But yeah, it's a cool little flick. It's good little action sci-fi film.
Yeah. Yes. Dark Condition is a horrible fucking movie, apparently. Yeah, I think I've seen every blind swordsman woman movie ever. Yeah. Blind Fury was pure mainstream for Rucker but kind of died at the box office. Yep. There's an episode of Generation Game where the contestants were taught the Lambada. Of course they were.
Yeah, why wouldn't there have been?
Ghost Dad is higher up than all these films, which.
Yes.
Well, no, Craig Arbex is yes. I need to get hold of him. If he replied to me. Right. Graffiti Bridge. Isn't that Prince? Yes.
Hold on. Is it?
Unofficial sequel to Purple Rain.
All right.
Apparently. Never seen it. I remember hearing about it. Longtime Companion, 125. Long Walk Home, 124. The Handmaid's Tale, 123, which is the original film-based TV series. Miller's Crossing, 122, which is the Coen Brothers. Loose Cannons, 121, which is, I think, Dan Aykroyd and Gene Hackman. It's mismatched. One is the by-the-book cop, and the other has a split personality. But there you go. I'm sure it's very good. I haven't seen it since it came out. Hardware, 120.
Brilliant film. Don't own a copy, and I don't know why. It's fantastic if you've never seen it. Dark gothic sci-fi. I don't really know what to call it, but it's really, really good. It looks a bit cheap now, but it's still an excellent film.
Yes. Who is it? Richard Stanley. There you go.
Yeah.
It's got Iggy Pop as a voice, but yeah.
Yep.
Dylan McDermott. First time I saw him. Who's the girl? Lemmy's a taxi driver. That's not the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it's not the girl I was thinking of. It's a different one. Because it's Dust Devil. Was it Chelsea Weldon? Right. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, 119.
Shit.
Yeah. Stanley and Iris, 118, which is Robert De Niro and Jane Fonda. Cyrano de Bergerac with the French dude. Night of the Living Dead, which is the remake. There it is.
1990 remake. Tony Todd as the main character in this. The Tom Savini remake. And to be honest, I reckon you can easily put this in the top 5 remakes of all time. It's brilliant.
It is.
It's up there with the 1988 remake of The Blob and The Thing and stuff like that. It's excellent, excellent film. If you've never seen it, because you think it may be a bit crap compared to the original, and the original's a standout film. It's still tried and tested. It's fantastic. But this as a remake, and it is sort of beat for beat. It doesn't try to be anything different. But it's excellent.
Dying.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really, really good, and it's got Tom Savini's signature all over it. You know what I mean? It's excellent.
Yeah. But, and how many versions since then have there been where they've remade it? There's an animated one. There's just basic.
Yeah, what's it called? That one, Dawn of the.
Juan of the Dead.
Yeah, there's been loads. What's the animated one called? It's gonna bug me that now.
Yeah, I think there was a 3D one.
Yeah.
I saw that in the cinema as well. And then in the UK, the VHS had a box. It had a double box. One was VHS and it had a T-shirt in it. I used to have that. I don't know.
Right.
Idiot. Right. Men Don't Leave at 115. The Gods Must Be Crazy 2 at number 114. That's a franchise I never watched.
No.
Flashback at 113, which is Keith Sutherland and Dennis Hopper. One's an drugged up hippie, and one's an FBI agent. You tell me which way around they cast that.
Yeah, definitely Dennis Hopper as the drugged up hippie.
Oh, you've seen it. Delta Force 2, 112.
There we go.
There you go. I forgot about mine. I didn't bring over the 100 to 200.
Yeah, it feels a lot different to the original.
Yeah, a lot shorter.
Yeah, and it's Chuck. It's fun, you know what I mean. But don't go into this thinking it's going to be anything like the original Delta Force. It's just not.
It's personal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. I've got that, Mike. I've got the Punisher Blind Fury double bill. I should put that down. I didn't like the Savani remake. Incredibly bad. I did buy it on DVD because my friends and I sometimes have bad film nights. Ooh.
Oh, really? Didn't like it? See, I think it's really good.
Right. But you probably think Almost an Angel at 111 was
Almost an Angel. I don't own a copy of that.
I got it on X-Rent. I don't even think it made it to retail or DVD.
Really?
It bombed hard. It was like it was advertised everywhere. It came out on Boxing Day, I think.
Right.
But it was like supposed to be the next Crocodile Dundee. It's a very depressing ending as well, so I won't spoil it because it's supposed to have this uplifting ending, but it's not. Yes, I think so. I don't know what the subtitle is.
Oh, I know it was called something different in the States.
Yeah, it's weird how they do it. Oh, I watched The Punisher a lot. Oh, watch Punisher a lot more. Okay, right. So, Alice.
No, I didn't know the film.
I was queuing up. Who the?
Okay, it's Alice.
Oh, it's too highbrow for your.
Should be brown. Jesus.
Mr. and Mrs. Bridge, 109. Is that? Yeah. Robert Newman and Woodward, his wife, in that one. The Cook, the Thief, his wife, and her lover. So there's 108, which is damn. I have to look it up. I can't remember his bloody name. It's Helen Mirren, mostly naked, I think. Peter Greenaway.
I would imagine.
Yeah. If you're gonna get her in there, you might as well.
Yeah.
Right. So we got Funny About Love, which is a Gene Wilder comedy where he wants to have a baby, but he has to go all through the big jokes to get it because his sperm's low. You have to wear pants with ice in. I've only seen it once, I think. That's the only bit that stands out. I don't mind Almost an Angel. It's not great, but it means well. It does mean well. You can see what they were doing, but it just the comedy is that he dresses up as other people to do bank robberies and stuff like
right.
Rod Stewart and stuff like that. Blue Steel, 106, which is Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah.
Crybaby, 105. Ski Patrol. How this only made it to 104, I don't know.
Yeah, how did Ski Patrol get there? Like
higher than Dark Angel. Yeah. No one I recognize, but Paul Feig, who directed Ghostbusters 2016, is in it. Went back when he was an actor. George Lopez. There's Eddie Martinez, of course. But yeah, I think is it the one with TNA? I can't remember. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I own the second one. Believe it or not, it's the first. It's not brilliant. They're up there with sort of that Police Academy kind of humor. That's the only way you can describe them.
Yeah, Blue Steel is decent. I give it a chance every so often, but it does nothing for me. It's not like
it's been
exciting.
It's been years since I've watched Blue Steel.
There you go. Ice of the Pants is the only funny bit. Yeah. There you go. Funny About Love is watchable Gene Wilder stuff, and Funny About Love was a male version of Baby Boom. Yes, Baby Boom was a big hit back in the day. And Funny About Love isn't funny about love at all. Hang on. The bed scene at the end of that was completely unnecessary. Oh dear. Oh yeah, wasn't a bad year for British. Yes, Nuns on the Run and The Witches did quite well compared to other stuff we've seen so far. Then where we get Havana, which is Robert Redford in Cuba. Never seen it. Nightbreed 102, which is the damn Hellraiser guy, Clive Barker.
Clive Barker's Nightbreed, yeah. I should own a copy. I don't own a copy. I know Arrow have got it out on the Blu-ray stuff. But there was a whole line of graphic novels with Nightbreed as well. It was a comic book run for a while as well.
Cabal.
The whole Cabal thing, yeah.
101 Miami Blues, which is which brother is it? It is Alec Baldwin. That's it, and Fred Ward's in it. Jennifer Jason Leigh. It's about an ex-con who goes to Miami and steals a cop's identity. It's pretty good, but I haven't seen it for a very long time. Very serious film. Right, so there we go. That is... Where do we get to? 101. So, there we go. We're 40 minutes in.
40 minutes in, yes.
Well, we did better than last time. I think we did 2 hours on the 200 to 100 last time. Yes, Miami Blues is awesome, and Fred Ward is great. There you go. I think Gene was still doing stuff until 2000-ish. I think he was doing plays in London and stuff like that. Right, so... Let's have a look. I can bring up pictures for this. I'm some preparation. So we'll go over there and move us a bit bigger. There you go. Right. So yes, at least Ernest Goes to Jail is in the top 100. We can rest easy now.
Yep, 100%.
So the sequel to Chinatown. I don't think how many years later. 15 years later or something.
Yeah, I know it's a long while, isn't it?
But Two Jakes. This is where, made 10 million. It's not a bad film. It's not very exciting, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Jack Nicholson directed it. Robert Town, the writer of Chinatown, came back to write it, but it just doesn't have the spark of the original sequel to Chinatown. Yeah, has an excellent poster. Looks like something from Athena. Yeah, definitely a video movie for me. I was saw it in cinema because I thought, a sequel to 16 years later. Two Jakes, never heard of it. There you go. Pretty decent. Chinatown is my favorite Hollywood movie of all time. That is a great movie, but it is a good sequel to Chinatown, but it just doesn't have the story. Wasn't that? Yeah. Right, but trying to just make sure. Isn't as great as Chinatown. I think Roger Rabbit's story is a better story than the Two Jakes, but which coincidentally was supposed to be the story for a Chinatown sequel where people buying up the land and the trains, the trams, so they could knock it all down and people would have to use the freeway. But yes, excellent wardrobe. Yeah, it looks the part. It's good how the period pieces of the 80s actually did look the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Really want to get both of these. There you go. Right, so that's, what are we at? That's 100. And then 109. Never seen it. That's right.
No, I've never seen it.
99. 99. Enough blue balloons.
I've
Right.
never even heard of it.
It's a re-release. It's Milo Zertis. I think people tell me if I'm wrong, but it is a isn't it? There's animal abuse in it, but when two animals get lost, it's just like Homeward Bound, isn't it? But
Right.
yeah, it's a Japanese film. I think yeah, there's a Japanese version, and a US version, so they just redubbed it with Dudley Moore for the narrator in the US version. But yeah, film like Homeward Bound. There you go. Never seen that one.
No, I've never seen it. Like I say, I hadn't even heard of it when I saw it on the list.
Yeah. So cracking on. It's here we go. 99 to 98. It's The Witches. Now, some idiot put his pilot tapes in the wrong order. I've only got the oh, there you go. The re-release VHS.
I got the special edition, collector's edition Blu-ray.
I only saw it for the first time, I think, last year or the year before. Because I've never
Really?
Yeah, never fancied it.
It's good. I couldn't believe it was this low down, especially for a film that Henson worked on. You'd have thought it'd have been way higher than what it is. You'd have thought it would have taken way more money than it took. Because it's good. The practical effects are really good. But it just didn't seem to cut it with an audience for some reason.
Yeah, Nicholas Roeg directed it. It says there. Jim Henson, Roald Dahl book. But yeah, it's probably better than the Robert Zemeckis remake.
Yeah, it's very British, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's quintessential British, even English, quintessential English. It's very, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why it didn't come across that well. I don't know. It's a shame because it is really good. It's a little bit dark as well for a kids' film.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. I guess
it doesn't hold back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
I'd say,
for a PG. But no, it's good. Yeah, it's definitely worth a check out if no one's ever seen it.
Then what's next? 97, Narrow Margin, another Gene Hackman film, which is actually a good one by Peter Hyams. Good thriller. If you don't pay attention to it, don't get too involved in how things happen. But yeah, he goes to find a witness to a mob murder, and then they have to go on a train to avoid the gangsters, and there's all gangsters on the train, police on the train, and people trying to take him out. But yeah, it's got some great practical effects of them on a train for real,
right,
on the roof and such. But yeah, takes, I think the second half is mostly on the train. But yeah, it's a good thriller if you like that sort of thing. And it is a remake of the film noir of the 50s film.
Right.
Which is a similar vibe to Willy Wonka, the Gene Wilder one. Yeah, edgy. That's certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor JT Walsh. What's the other one? I think both of them are in this one. I remember the fat guy. Now it'll come to me in a moment. Right, so that's 97. Nuns on the Run, which is common.
No, it's not. But I thought I had a copy of this, but I couldn't find it.
I have got this completely in the wrong order. There's going to be a lot of me dropping tapes in this thing. But yeah, when I saw it in the cinema as well back in the day. But yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah,
it's a good film.
Yeah, it's very clever because it's Jonathan Lynn who did Clue as well.
Yep.
I'm checking another film. I thought it was the same person came out. Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Mum.
Judy. Another video movie. Yes. So I think it didn't. Well, it must have done quite well to get into the 100. Yeah. Anne Archer should have been a bigger star. Oh, I didn't know she had a Scientology background. Yes. So similar to Wilt. British comedy with Mel Smith and Griffith Jones. I hate the DVD of Nuns Run. Oh, I have. I can't fucking see anything. Way better than Sister Act. It is better than Sister Act. Yes, videotapes on the run. But yeah, Eric Idle, and who was famous for that. Robbie Coltrane had done some films, but he wasn't really famous in America, was he?
No, at that point, I don't think he was, no.
But yeah, so they still robber from the mob, and then have to hide in a convent with young ladies.
Yeah.
Hilarity does ensue. 80 watching, only 9 likes. Come on, it's free. Thank you, Kate. Crack the whip. Stop. The chat's kicking off. None on the Run has some genuinely funny moments. Robert Ebert got his knickers in a twist over it. Of course he bloody did. It does have something for everyone if you're a straight white male.
Yes.
But 95. Everyone remembers this one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've never even heard of it, never mind seen it.
By the time steamy stuff from the creators of 9.5 Weeks came out, people could do without. Although it does have model Cara Otis making her screen debut, a fresh young lawyer with Jacqueline Bisset. But yeah. Primo Mickey Rourke, yes, back when he looked human. Boring film, but yeah. Apart from some tits, I think that's about it, isn't it? I did not see Wild Orchid 30, but I did see it on video. Yeah, and yes, Bisset has aged a lot better than Rourke. Yes, I think there is a sequel to 9.5 Weeks, and then there is a prequel to 9.5 Weeks. I don't know.
All right.
Yes, another wild film maybe coming out later, but yeah, can't really recommend this one. This on the other hand, I remember being very good. But I haven't seen it for a very long time. I only got that recently.
This one I'd never heard of neither.
I'm surprised it's this high because it's missing from my pile of picking films. No, that's not it. Oh, yes, it is. That's what I'm wrong. There you go. That's the British poster. But yeah, it's who is it? It's in bloody dark red. Sidney Lumet film. So yeah. If you like that sort of thing, Ruben Blades did the music as well as being in Predator 2.
Yeah.
But I never watched the sequel. He owns it. I ain't watching it. Another video movie. Yeah, there you go. No, never heard of it. Nolte's Porn Tash. Yes, it's excellent Tash.
Yeah, it's a cracker of a tash, isn't it?
I've never seen QA, but it sounds like something I would. Yes, it's a veteran cop of Young DNA and a key witness. So yeah, I remember. I think I saw it in the cinema. Definitely saw it around that time, but yeah, I haven't seen it anywhere since. But yeah, can't go wrong with some Lumet or Lemet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what happened to Timmy Hutton? I haven't seen him for a while. 9.5 Weeks is a masterpiece compared to White Orchid, says the expert Mike Barrett. Yes, that's it. Another 9.5 Weeks, but Orchid in his thumb. It does say he produced and written by Sidney Lumet. Stormy movie, Q&A, absolute powerhouse. There you go. John Michael Vincent's in it. Probably bad timing, but didn't the Pope Must Die become the Pope Must Diet? It was the other way around. The Pope Must Diet was in the US because we didn't want to offend them. Fake. They don't know what philosophers are either. So
they call it sorcerer.
Then we get Opportunity Knocks. Wayne's World, isn't it? I've only seen it once back on rental VHS, but I do own it.
Never seen it.
When a small-time conman, Eddie Farrell, is mistaken for top executive after breaking into the house of a businessman, he quickly finds himself in a high-powered job where he attempts to pull off the biggest scam of all. From Donald Petrie, director. Who else is in this? Robert Loggia. But yeah, apart from that, I think it's decent, is what it is. I think it's a lot better than whatever Master of Disguise he did. Yeah, pre-Wayne Dwarfs. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, us Americans are very easily offended. Yes, Jim especially. Careful what you say. Don't use words with vowels in it. It'll upset you. Definitely hear about some films for the first time here. There we go. Excellent. Outside the Wayne's World movies, he hasn't done very well. Can't remember. I think about it exactly. I don't know if there's any online quizzes on Q&A. Eddie from Bottom was in it. He doesn't have a single line of dialogue. I remember. I think I saw that in the cinema because I was going pretty much every week back then. Oh, course he does. That's a George Bush. Taking care of business. Coming up. Dana Carvey did Garth long before he screwed up his jaw. Yeah, because he had to put it sideways for never. Oh yes, 9.5 weeks, 11 days, 11 nights. That's an evening well spent. Put in Two Moon Junction as well. Right. Happy Hard On. What's it? Happy Hard On. Talk Hard, Celia. Crazy film.
Yeah, I sort of liked this when it came out, and then I watched it again recently, and I was like, no, it's just Christian Slater being Christian Slater, innit? You know what I mean? It's like
Christian Slater being Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a film of its time.
It's like crazy to think that he'd just be a YouTuber or a podcaster now, but yeah, pirate radio around the school.
Yeah.
And he becomes a celebrity because telling kids to do naughty things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got music by Concrete Blonde. I can't read that. Comedy Junkie. Oh, sorry, Cowboy Junkie. Soundgarden. And Peter Murphy. There you go. Yeah, I probably like the soundtrack right now.
Yeah.
Oh, still great. There you go. Oh, there's too many people in the chat. Still great. I think I really need to watch it. I haven't seen it for a while. Yeah, my ex-wife was obsessed with Christian Slater. I think I'm the only one on the planet who thought this movie was a piece of shit. I was around the right age or mental age back then.
Yeah, that was just it. When it's definitely a film that speaks to a generation.
Oh, Cinema Attractions. I used to love that. Oh, nice. That's a great TV show back then. But yeah, first time you see trailers and stuff. Oh, yeah. Seen it once about 30 years ago. There you go. And Leonard Cohen. Everybody knows the dice are loaded.
Mm-hmm.
I only know that from Justice League. So yeah, more sexy times with Henry and June, which who's in that? That was Uma Thurman and Fred Ward again. Second time for Fred Ward in the list. But yeah, I think I've seen it once thinking it was a sex fest, but I don't think it is. I don't remember much about it.
Yeah. Again, I've never seen it, never even heard of it. It's...
Richard E. Grant and Kevin Spacey.
Right.
Oh yes, that's it. Samantha Mathis is in Pump Up the Volume from Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, Uma Thurman. Oh yeah, I remember this. It was NC in the States. It didn't even get a big release. To say
right.
Yeah, because it's so vulgar. I'm gonna get you stuck it. I don't think that's on the list. I didn't see that. I don't know if
no, I didn't see it.
There was a reason he wore that. Yeah, isn't he bald or some shaved head or something? Never even heard of this Henry Jr. I don't think I'm missing anything, but there you go. Me neither. It's a good one, but I'll watch anything with Uma Thurman in. So
yeah.
He'll watch Kill Bill. Henry Miller wasn't all that. There you go. So it is based on some sort of true story or book or something. So yeah, from Philip Coffin. But right, Graveyard Shift. Back when Stephen King was knocking out, films weren't really knocked out in his name.
Yeah, I've seen this many moons ago. I don't own a copy of it.
I saw it, but when it came out on VHS. But yeah, I've seen it a few times. I still enjoy giant rats and a giant bat killing. Well, sorry, lots of rats and a giant bat killing people. But it does have my new mate coming up. Hopefully, where is it? Andrew Divoff. Brad Dourif's in it as the Exterminator. But yeah, apart from that, it's who's in it? Who wrote it? I mean, directed it. Doesn't say. My Eyes. Yeah, Stephen Mack is great in it. Not heard of half of these. I'm not surprised with the 200 to 100, but yes, some of these were quite big. Oh, Jim saw it theatrically. He's a huge Stephen King fan, but a fucking phobia about the rats. But the movie is so bad it's funny. That is true. Skip to Ernest, please. I don't know what. Graveyard Shift. It does have a cult following. Yes. Graveyard Shift starring Fred Ward and Tom Berenger. Is that a different one? Stephen King. Yes, I think it's based on a short story. Definitely worth a rewatch if you enjoyed it. But yeah, that poster's fucking lying because I don't think there's any minors in it.
Yeah.
Then we get onto some foreign film, Cinema Paradiso. which one was it? Best Cannes Special Jury Prize, Golden Globe winner. Now, probably going to get hate from Ramon for this, but I've never seen it. It does have music by Ennio Morricone. But yeah, I remember it being mentioned a lot back in the day. But yeah, I know nothing of it.
No, I don't.
Yep. I'd probably love it if I saw it. Just trying to get around to it. But it is lovely. There you go. Legit great. So yeah, there you go. I trust these people. I saw on video because Ebert and Kosinski had it in the top 10 for the year. It put me to sleep. It's a masterpiece. None of you lot would Yeah, we're gonna watch Wild Orchid.
Yeah, it's definitely too highbrow for my fucking collection. That
it's a bit highbrow, but yeah, I will. I promise Ramon I watch it this year. Right, Spader and Rowe in Sexterer by Curtis Hanson of what is it? Kevin Spacey and the Aussies and LA Confidential.
Right.
Went on to do that. Unfortunately, passed away quite early on in his life. But yeah, I think I saw it back in when it came out. It was like, oh, it's a dark, sexy thriller, but I know nothing about it. So we'll see if anyone does. Oh, Jim saw it theatrically. I actually quite like the movie a bit. Americans can't watch foreign films, typical. But yeah, trying to get bad boy images. Well, bad images. It's quite good. I'm sure it probably is quite good as a thriller compared to what we get now. Back before Spader had to be hardcore evil in every role. Yeah, well, if you've seen a different type to Mannequin that he was in, but he's always had good hair, and now it's the only one that challenged Total Recall. Like that good. Cinema Paradiso could be better than Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Crazy People. Volvos. They're boxy, but they're good.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Dudley Moore, Daryl Hannah. So I think Dudley Moore, I can't remember, he's an advertising executive and then he gets put in a mental home and then uses them to promote, to make adverts that become popular. It's like, yeah, he does a test. Who wants to be in advertising? They all stick their hand up. And he goes, all right, okay. Who wants to be a fire engine? Oh, me. It's quite funny. It's very clever, of course. They're quite funny. He makes slogans that are quite funny, yeah, because they tell the truth about products. And then Spader looked like a grandfather after about 20 seconds. But yeah, that is a generally funny film. Right. Then this I remember being everywhere. I think I watched it once back then, but no. So this is a Martin Scorsese production, but yeah, and Angelica Houston again, second time in the list.
And I know the film. I've never seen it.
No, I don't think I think I've seen it once when it came back, but I can't remember a damn thing about it. Crazy People should have been a hit like Best Defense. Yes. Crash Secretary, 2 Days in the Valley. There you go. John Cusack, though. Yeah, that's probably what put me off because I didn't even watch his comedies back in the 80s. So
yeah,
I think it took me a long time. Great Conflict with Frears. Yes, Stephen Frears. That's him. Damn, keep meaning to watch this. Did we just become best friends? Morricone rocks. Is he on this one again? I can't see in the text of it all. I like The Grifters, but I'm a sucker for con arts movies. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I need to rewatch that. Yeah, right. Lord of the Flies remake. I don't know how many remakes this is. Directed by Harry Hook. But who's in this? Don't think any names are in this one. But I know nothing about this one. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I stayed away from anything Lord of the Flies related because I had to do it for GCSE English. So you can imagine 18 months of Lord of the Flies being pumped down your neck.
It or never want to hear about it again.
Not interested.
Right. More wild stuff. Right, here we go. So yeah, I didn't see it in the cinema. I saw it. David Lynch film where
I've seen it. Don't own a copy.
Yeah, I haven't seen it for a very long time, but yeah, Nicolas Cage, Robert William Dafoe, Isabella Rossellini, Harry Dean Stanton, Dan Ladd, and Crispin Glover. A twisted homage to the Wizard of Oz, but yeah, all I remember is William Dafoe with a shotgun and he blows his own head off by accident.
Yeah.
Read the book, saw the original and the remake. This one, yeah, there's been a few remakes of Lord of the Flies, but yeah, the kid from Terminator 2. Oh, is he in there? I don't know. Great story. Wild at Heart is great. Yes, rest in peace, David. Wild at Heart, one of my favorite David Lynch ones. What definitely was, I think, it was definitely, like it says, it won the Cannes Awards in 1990, which brought it very much into the mainstream, and that's why it did quite well financially.
Yeah.
I never knew anything about Lord of the Flies, my school or anything like that.
Yeah, it was on the syllabus my year at school. So, like I said, I did that and Macbeth for GCSE. GCSE English.
Scottish play, we say.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hated English at school because of those. Other people, like the year before me, did good things. The year after me, did good things. No, I got Lord of the Flies and fucking Macbeth.
I can't remember any book that we had in my English class because it was a Welsh school. But there you go. Wild at Heart is great, but not my favorite. There you go. Oh, Hide to Kill was 1990. Yeah, that's not on the list. I got a. There you go. With my mate Brian Thompson. I'm still waiting for him to save his address so I can get it signed. Boys on an island, no adults. Let's go to war, yeah. Fucking kill everyone. Eat the fat bastard.
I mean, Hide to Kill, that's the Nico Mastorakis film?
Where do you go? I think... Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one. With, 6 models... Trained as assassins.
Yeah. It's a decent film.
Yeah.
I've recently gone on a deep dive Nico Mastorakis rabbit hole session.
Oh,
and
nice.
My God, he's done some crazy stuff.
I didn't think King Ralph's in this list, is it?
No, I've not seen King Ralph because I like it and I own numerous copies of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. King Ralph has a great cast. It does.
Yeah.
Heart, Blues were both video movies. There you go. Right. So there's one. What's next? Firebirds, or as the Brits might know it. If I can bloody, I did pack these in order. Now they're in random bloody order. I did pull them out of the bag in stacks instead of in order. Right. It was Wings of the Apache in the UK.
All right.
So it's I Am the Greatest. Nicolas Cage again, second time in the list, I think. And Tommy Lee Jones and what's her face? Sean Young.
Yeah, I think I have seen this. I had a mate at school who was like obsessed with all this kind of stuff, and I'm sure we'd seen it at his house one night. This, like I said, Firebirds I'd never heard of, but Wings of the Apaches that's ringing bells now.
Yeah, Rousing Rock'em Sock'em Air Adventure. Yeah. It might be actually more entertaining than Top Gun, but it doesn't have the budget, of course.
Fucking hell, mate! A bag of dog shit's more entertaining than Top Gun.
Sucks. Unfortunately, I did see that theatrically. I don't think I did. I think I saw it on VHS. I'm King Ralph and Acrophobia. I don't know if King Ralph. I saw King Ralph in the cinema. I don't know what year. I saw Firebirds in 1991 on video. Never watched it since. Young Einstein. Now I did. I think that was 89 globally, so I think it was on that list. Still prefer the American name. There you go. Firebirds. That sounds cool. Oh, yes. He did love that. Sean Young, post-penis gluing James Woodsley. I can go on Top Gun. There you go. Right. So there's Top Gun with helicopters, even though it was like 4 years later. Quick Change with Bill Murray. The only time he's done any directing, I think, but it's a good film. Him and
Gina Davis
and Randy Quaid pull off
Randy Quaid.
It all goes well, and then all they have to do is get out of New York, and then a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good.
it's. I think the only time I've seen this was on late night TV. I'd never owned a copy. I don't remember renting it or anything. But I do remember watching it on TV.
Yes. Yahoo Serious. Yeah, he's 71 years old. It was crazy. I saw that last
Jesus.
year. I watched
No, I
Young
do feel
Einstein
old.
after that, and then I thought, oh, this is not good. I saw Quick Change theatrically and really enjoyed it, but it's hard to find here in the States. It's a shame because Quick Change is underrated. Yeah, it's very good comedy and satire. Matinee and The Babe. But yeah, John Goodman did have a good career, didn't he? Still going strong. I've always wanted to see Quick Change. Yes, I could recommend that one. But yeah, they really had the shit out of Young Einstein. They wanted to be the next Dundee, but it clearly wasn't. Yeah, it was too weird for a start. He co-directed it. I think they had was it Howard Franklin on as co-credited, but it was Bill Murray's baby. Generally funny film, yeah. Well made, classy film. There you go. And I Heart 1990, exactly. And we're only just getting started because we're on 82. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Fuck. 2 hours. Oh, no, 1 hour in. Space Invaders. Now, I did not like this one.
See, I'm quite partial to it because it's right in my wheelhouse. It's stupid. You know what I mean? It's just daft all the way through. It makes no goddamn sense.
It's the same with Killer Clowns. I don't like that one either.
Right.
But it should be right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, really hard to get hold of in the UK. This one, I don't know if there's a rights issue with it, but I think the VHS is about the best you're gonna get.
I thought I had it, but it was Invaders from Mars.
Invaders from Mars, yeah. I mean that is poor. Invaders from Mars. It plays out like a news skit. It's weird. Invaders from Mars. Yeah, and it's always on like a double disc DVD that was doing the rounds for bloody years with that and another film. But Space Invaders, yeah, I've always enjoyed it. It's good. It's one of those stupid sort of like comedies of its time, but super hard to get hold of in the UK.
Yes, I don't think I've seen it anywhere.
That's
why I don't even. That poster's not doing it any favors either.
No, it's not.
Douglas Barr from Fall Guys in it though.
Yep.
He's pretty crisp. Yeah. Buy some Space Invaders crisps instead. Pickled onion's the best.
Yeah. Followed by spicy beef.
Killer Clowns is great. So is Days of Thunder. Right. We'll see where that is. Mr. Destiny. Another poster that totally has nothing to do with the film.
Yeah. Mis-selling altogether.
Yeah, I love this film. So it's got Linda Hamilton, John Lovitz, Hart Boucher, who is from Die Hard. He's Ellis in Die Hard, playing pretty much the same character in this, but just shaved face. But yeah, it's Michael Caine is a magical being bar owner that gives John Belushi the chance to, because as a child, John Belushi was in a big baseball team game and he missed the big baseball hit that could have won the game, and he went into obscurity. So Michael Caine arranges it so he hit the ball and became a local hero. But then he misses his wife and tries to get back with Linda Hamilton, even though she doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
It sounds odd, but it works. Plus, it's got Rene Russo. It's his current wife. And yeah, you'll say, why is he not staying with Rene Russo when you see her? Another video. As most James Belushi films were outside of K9 and Red Heat, yes. Yeah, I didn't see this in the cinema, but yeah, I watch it every so often because I do like it. It looks like Starman or something. Yeah, this does not make any sense, this poster.
No.
And doesn't even look like James Belushi. Yeah, that's the other one. The normal one is he's in front of the mansion with the sports car, yeah. Show him the watch, yeah. Sorry, I was too busy typing that out. No one talks about that film. There you go. So yes, where is it? I've missed that comment. I have to go back up, find it. Where's it gone? God damn it. There you go. So, yes, in Ramon's last video, he showed off the French original Quick Change hold up with Belmondo and Kim Cattrall. Is she topless? That's what we want to know. Caine makes an appearance out of it. Yeah, he's only in it for like 5 minutes. Yeah, childhood favorite along with Taking Care of Business. Another 1990 film. Have the DV and never watch it. Give it a watch by Mars. You might like it. Did prefer quick change. Oh, but they're very different. Yeah, the remakes of French films in America are very different. Like Three Fugitives. Retroactive is underrated. Blue Sheep. Don't know that one.
No, I don't.
Check it out, Michael. It's great. Yes, Mr. Destiny is great. Oh, good. This I saw in the cinema, Reversal of Fortune. I didn't know anything about the case or true story it was based on. Have you ever seen this?
No.
It's about rich couple and very, very rich couple. And then it was a famous case that got on TV and stuff because of the trial. He was accused of murdering her, but I don't think it ever came to anything. And then what's his face there from Time Cop? Ron Silver, who was in Blue Steel earlier.
Right.
Was in this as the lawyer, the famous lawyer that I can't remember who it is, but it's a Barbet Schroeder film. But yeah, it just leaves it up in the air. Yeah,
right.
It's very good in it. Yes, there you go. That's it. Klaus von Borlo. It probably means nothing to anyone, even in the UK back then. But yeah, very good film. Son of a bitch. Can't let that go.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
So the statue, I thought it was well made and acted, but I haven't seen it since. Jeremy Irons should have won Best Oscar for Dead Ringers instead of this. I guess, yeah, they must have, because he just plays a rich old man in this, so it doesn't really have much acting apart from throwing away his guilt. There's like Groucho Marx. It's the same lawyer as was it OJ had, I think.
Right.
Yeah, 2 Oscars for Dead Ringers. Right. Moving on then to 78, Revenge with Kevin Costner. Ooh, holy shit. Sorry.
There's a bit of a theme going on in the 90s, isn't there? With some of these films. There's a similar undertone to a lot of it.
Yeah. It's I keep giving it a try. It's Tony Scott directing, and it just doesn't do anything. Angie Quinn is married to what's her name, Madeline Stowe, and then Costner comes along, and yeah, but people like it in that sense. Costner before the 4-hour epics. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's a Tony Scott film. It's definitely his style. But yeah, I just got an email from Erin Gray, of course, who was in Buck Rogers.
Right.
Because she does Heroes for Hire, so she does people that do personal appearances. So yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to ask her to come on. I was after John Carpenter, but apparently he rarely does interviews anymore. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty grim and depressing. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not exciting. There's not much action. It's just, yeah. Before he got annoyingly MTV, yeah. This is bit MTV style, but yeah.
Right.
It's not as good as No Way Out or anything like that. But here we go. The big bomb of this 1990.
Of the Vanities.
Yes, I saw this in the cinema just for shits and giggles, I think, because I heard
really
bad. And I was going through Bruce Willis at the time because I thought it was great.
Right.
Hudson Hawk, I think, or whatever was out at that time. But yeah, it's not a good film now. Whereas Brian De Palma, based on a big, massive book that they tried to shoehorn into a short, I think it's even a 2-hour film, but yeah. With Tom Hanks miscast as Master of the Universe or big city guy in there.
Right.
And then Bruce Willis is the journalist that finds out the truth about something where Tom Hanks runs someone over, I think, in his car and then tried to blame other people, but then, of course, the truth come out. Yeah, it's watchable, but lame nonetheless. There's one shot in it that cost was it 85,000 or was it 850,000? Just a shot of Concorde coming in specifically past a building to land in in New York. It's one of the most expensive shots ever. Bonfire of the Vanity is a great bonfire of dog shit. One of the worst movies I ever saw. Yeah, totally. One of the worst behind. Yes, there you go. There's some good moments. That's it. Yeah, it's got some. You can see where the good ideas were, but then it's got one like it's got a Goodfellas style opening with long shot at the beginning where he goes to
Right.
hotel. Darkman. Sorry, I think Darkman. Yeah, Darkman's on this. It did quite well. Bruce. Yeah, doesn't look like one of his Jackal's personas. But there you go. Barry Levinson who directed Rain Man. I don't think I've ever seen this. Avalon. Elizabeth Perkins and damn, who's that? I thought it was someone famous, but it's not. Armel Nolashear from the X-Files movie. Aidan Quinn. That's what I think I remember. It's long, yeah. I think that's from the Academy. Yeah, Good Morning Vietnam and Rain Man. Almost forgotten this one. Yeah, exactly. I rented Avalon on video, but I did not get through it as I remember because I don't remember anything about it. A rare flop for Tom Hanks. Yes, it was. Yeah, see? Oh dear. No one's good for this one. Oh, could never.
No, I've never seen it.
No, okay. Mo Better Blues, a Spike Lee joint. Never seen it.
Nope.
Never. There's not many Spike Lee films. I saw the Daniel one, Pizza. What it is?
It's fucking. Here we go again. People are going to hate me again here now, but it's Denzel Washington again. It's like.
Oh, yes, heart condition, of course.
People love him, and I just do not see it. He's the same in absolutely everything he does. Everything he does, it's the same person. I've never been able to get with Denzel Washington at all. It just does nothing for me. I don't see what other people see.
I do like him stuff, but I think stuff like Virtuosity and stuff, silly stuff he does more than.
Yeah, the Book of Eli. You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit I can get down with. But I don't know. He's just the same in everything.
There you go. Don't like this one. Saw it on video. It's not. Do the Right Thing. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's about jazz, man. It's about the jazz. Never seen it or didn't care for it. Not a Spike Lee fan. Can't say I've seen. I'm trying to think of films I actually like. I've seen of his. Yes, that's a shame. Denzel speaks very highly of you, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. It's
it's Ricochet. I do love Ricochet. Yeah, his action stuff I do like. Deja Vu and stuff like that. But yeah, this sort of stuff, or Malcolm X or something like that. Right, Love You to Death with Kevin Kline, Tracy Ullman, River Phoenix, Joan Plowright, William Hurt, and Keanu Reeves. I've only seen this once back on VHS, I think. Who did this? Lawrence Kasdan.
Yeah, again, it's one I'm not sure of. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, so they're all playing Italians, I think, and then I think he's having an affair. Tracy Ullman's his wife, and she's trying to kill him. I don't know. It's entertaining enough. I think that's pretty much prefer Jason X to Malcolm X. I would definitely watch it well over Malcolm X.
Yes,
it's a great movie. I saw this one with Thatcher. I think it's a great satire film, but I probably wasn't mature enough to enjoy it back in the day. I think William Hurt and Keanu Reeves are the hitmen she hires to kill him. I can't remember. But
right.
Malcolm X is fantastic. Oh, we found the level. Men don't leave underrated. Oh, men don't leave underrated. I remember Love You to Death being a dark comedy I haven't seen since the 90s. I think that's the same. If I watch it now, I might appreciate it more. But we can appreciate Men at Work. For its
yeah. Sheen and Estevez, brilliant together in this.
There's at least 3 Charlie Sheen films this year that I found out. Yeah. I saw this in the cinema, but yeah, it goes from loving Malcolm X to getting excited for Men at Work.
Yeah.
Pick a lane, Josh. So I'm at work on video. The golf clap is iconic. It is.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Love Men at Work. There you go. Oh, it does. Oh, it's broken.
Golf clap. Golf clap.
and then we get to do the nasty. But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I think it's the first Charlie Sheen film on this list. Cline's next film would be after it was Cline's next film after A Fish Called Wonder. Virtuosity is excellent. Oh no! Oh dear! What number are we up to? That's 73. This one. I'm a man of culture. Yes. I suppose it's bald on the cover. Don't know that one. Anyway, it's a masterpiece though. The Egg Glitch.
Yeah, it's good.
Fat fingers. I still don't know what a phrenologist is. Never touch another man's fries. Then we get Tales of the Dark Side of the movie, which is there you go. It's got Deborah Harry, Christian Slater again. So how many is that? 2 for him.
Yep. Fun little anthology, based off a TV series. I was surprised to see this as high up as it was. You'd have thought it'd have been quite
well. Yeah.
A bit of a niche, bit of horror cinema, but it seemed to do really well. People seem to enjoy it. I mean, what did it pull? This about 4.5 million?
I think. Now I'm gonna go to my list. Where are we? 16 million actually.
16 million. Oh, yeah. Oh my god! It's, yeah. For what was basically a rip-off of other sort of like TV shows of the time. Yes. And other anthology films that were out, they banged this one out, and people seem to lap it up. It's good, you know what I mean? It's all right, it ain't brilliant, but it's definitely watchable. But I was really shocked when it popped up this high.
Yes, Christian Slater interprets the size of Sassel. That's the line I was trying to think of. Yes, Christian Slater again. A very favorite anthology. Only one I know of. All the stories are quality. Yeah, it's unusual because you got Michael McDowell. I was going to say.
Yeah.
So Arthur Conan Doyle did one story, and then Romero next, based on a story of Stephen King. And Dick Smith did makeup. The TV series is popular both movies. James Remeyer's The Gargoyle Monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soul. Need to see it. Used to be on late night ITV a lot. There you go.
Yeah.
I think I saw on VHS as a rental. But Tremors.
Oh no, we're talking.
Are we? Because I can't find it. Come on. Amateur hour. Kevin Bacon. What was he known for? Footloose by then?
Yeah, he hadn't done much up to this really. And this is just brilliant. You know what I mean? It's a high end, low budget B movie inspired film. It just works on every level. Every character's brilliant. Yeah. Every character's entertaining. Every character drives the narrative of the story. It's great. You know what I mean? The sort of feeling of being cut off in the tiny little village that they live in. The underwhelming fact that they don't really know what it is until they see one and name it a graboid. It's great, you know what I mean. The sequels are okay, you know what I mean. You sort of get lost after the 7th or the 8th, but the second one's pretty good. But this it's just class, you know what I mean. It is just class. Kevin Bacon's just brilliant in it. Yeah. There's a reason why this is a solid cult classic. It's because it looks like one. It feels, you know what I mean, like a classic, straight out the box. It's fantastic.
Cinema had a new life on VHS.
Yeah, whole media. I mean, people just went nuts for it. I mean, there was a point in time where we must have been watching this like every other week, a gang of us. You know what I mean? It's just that good. It's just that fun. You know what I mean? It's
way to go, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, he was known for Footloose, Quicksilver. I don't know Quicksilver. She's having a baby, which is not my go-to. Or Flatline, which will be coming up later.
Yeah.
But Victor Wong, he's great in everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he is. Kevin Bacon was in Friday the 13th, but it's a small part. Tremors, when Hollywood made films about small-town folks that they weren't treated like crap.
Yeah.
Legs go all the way up. Yeah. You will have big breasts, blonde hair. Oh, Barcelona just won. Oh, I think that's a sports event.
That is the soccer ball.
Augustin, yeah, always staying upright. I don't. I guess there was Graboid made a hole.
Yeah.
Definitely saw. Yeah, I didn't see it theatrical. I know Kevin Bacon didn't like it. Thought, what shit movie am I making?
Yeah,
now he's trying to get back in it.
Yeah. No, he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying to rekindle this kind of stuff, innit? Because he knows that people want to watch this kind of stuff.
Damn shame his first attempt at a TV series failed, but yeah. Dum dum dum. Right, Fan Damage. Let's go. Hey, I've left it in the other room. I forgot about it. Pick it up
This is a multi-pack. It's got AWOL, Death Warrant, and Black Eagle on it. But out the three, Death Warrant's way more fun than any of the others. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just ludicrous on every level.
I love it when he's spinning around with his muscles like, "Argh!" And then this massive wrench comes flying and then takes him out. Just showing off.
It's got like supernatural elements in it for no goddamn reason, and you know what I mean. It's just,
Sandman's barely in it, but he ever remembers.
Yeah, Sandman.
Patrick.
Yeah, but it's good. You know what I mean. It's one of Van Damme's better films of the time, and it is cheap. You know what I mean. It is.
It's a Canadian thriller, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bags of fun.
Yeah, fucking shite. Let's bring it at least. Nicely. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, well, Black Eagle's not even his film, is it? Really, they just stuck him on the front after he made a name for himself.
Yeah, he was a henchman.
Because really, he's like the third henchman of the left, isn't he? And you know what I mean? He's like it's Sho Kosugi's film, really. But like Sho Kosugi's name's about that big on it, and Van Damme's is that big.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like massive on the poster as well. He just taken out like a bitch.
Sho Kosugi's been around for years. He's done loads of shit up martial arts films, and he gets undercurred into a guy who's like, third henchman from the left.
Black Eagle, yes. But yes, it's good. It's not like you think it's going to be like a Van Damme in a tournament in prison film, but it's not. It's actually a police thriller.
Yeah,
undercover cop goes in to find out corruption in this.
Yeah, like you say, it's got this like weird, like underriding thing of it as being like a bit supernatural as well, like a bit like a cult. Or it's good. It's good.
It is. It's definitely worth watching. It's only about 80 minutes, so yeah.
Yeah, it's dead short. Yeah.
But so it's produced by Mark DeSalle, who did Kickboxer, I think, and then Cynthia Gibbs in it. Patrick Kilpatrick, and directed by Darren Sarafin. But that's 70. 69. Friedkin's back in horror with The Guardian.
Yeah, I really need to pick. I need to pick a copy of this up. Final Cut
I haven't seen it
put it out
for a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty decent from what I can remember.
Yeah, Carrie Lowell is a mum, and then Jenny Seagrove is the new nanny, but she's a witch or something that has to sacrifice babies to trees.
Yep, that's the one. Like I said, I do need to find a copy of it next.
Just in time for the Muscles from Brussels or the Dancer from Breakdance.
Yep.
Cynthia's my favorite BG. Yeah. Unfortunately, I saw that piece of shit theatrically because William Friedkin was directing it. It wasn't great. Oh dear. Death Warrant was a big box hit in relation to budget. Yeah, it must have done quite well to get up to this high. The Guardian was decent for a member. Yeah, it's pretty cack apparently, and then it's creepy. It's all of those.
Yeah.
But yeah. Big exception is Hardtack, of course. Okay. Shit, I've been sleeping. Missed much. You've missed, where are we? 131 films. You might have to watch again. Unless, should we recap the lot? It's interesting but weird. It is. It's, I think, one of those messed with this by the studio. But yeah. Doesn't a woman fuck a trees? I think that's where it goes.
Yeah, that's where it goes to, yeah.
Subtle hints. Right. More James Spader with MILF, White Palace, which I've never seen. So,
With some sexy Susan Sarandon.
yes, I don't think I've seen it. Looked a bit drama-ish for my liking.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
I'll just see if anyone in the chat. Wonder if The Guardian got a review from The Guardian. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Never seen this. Oh, I saw White Palace at the drive-in with my ex. Got a Hummer. Is that a euphemism?
Is that a euphemism?
Redhead love. Oh, yes. 2 redheads, wouldn't they? Keep them out of the sun. White Palace is good, but another one with the studio fucked the. Can't remember this film. There you go. Have the DVD, but still haven't watched it. I can't say. None of us seem to have seen it apart from friends. It's Hard Target, the one where Johnny CD comes out the fire, standing up on a motorbike while shooting gun at the biodites. Yes, it is. And it's all the better for it. Right. 67. Sibling rivalry comedy with Kirstie Alley. Now,
Kirstie Alley, yeah.
Carl Reiner comedy. The only reason I saw this is because Ed O'Neill was in it. It's only a small part. But it's got Bill Pullman again, Carrie Fisher, Jamie Gertz, Scott Bakula, and Sam Elliott as well. I remember seeing it back on VHS as a rental, but I don't remember much about it. And it doesn't really help with that poster.
Yeah, I don't know the film.
It was terrible. Here you go. Jim's, surprised his hair sprayed mullet didn't go up. Yeah. That greasy mullet and Hard Target. But yeah. She did it, and boy, is she sorry. I think she sleeps with her friend's husband or sister's husband or something. I can't remember. Okay, comedy. Sam Elliott in it and dies at the beginning. Oh, while having sex with Kirstie Alley. There you go. That's bringing memories back now. Another one I haven't seen since the 90s, yes. Shocked that some of these films are doing well. Never heard of Sibling Rivalry in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did it. Epic tagline. Unfortunately, I need to take off. Oh, take care, Jim. Kirstie Alley is Madhouse, which is a very better film, which is coming up later, luckily. So, have a good one, Jim. Indeed. Right. So, DuckTales. Woo-hoo. I didn't like this film, but I didn't watch it till years later.
Yeah, I mean, I was never a big fan of the TV show.
No, nor was I.
And the Disney stuff, the Disney stuff that was put out at this time, so there would have been this, Tailspins, I can't think what the other one was, and they all had film releases. This was the better one of, do you know what I mean? Well, I think the only one that went theatrically. But yeah, 90s Disney cartoony stuff, like based off TV properties now. It was like they were big. They were big cartoons back in the day. And I was right at the catchment kind of thing for it, but no, DuckTales never did nothing for me as a TV show. So
yeah, it's not one. It's I think it's great animation. It's all action packed and everything. But yeah, there you go. Madhouse and Sibling Rivalry. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll be showing 90 movies soon. Yeah, he's up to a lot in his videos so far. Rescue Rangers, exactly.
Rescue Rangers was the better one.
Didn't get the Disney Channel either. No, same here. I want Scrooge McDuck's Money Room. Yeah, on a diving point. It's just like smack yourself, wouldn't you? You would go swimming. I go Tailspin.
Yeah, there we go. Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck. Yeah, I mean, Darkwing Duck was okay. Tailspins is my favourite out of all that lot.
Tailspin out of that lot, yeah. So if I didn't see any of them.
And then Rescue Rangers is all right, but Tailspin's probably the better one out of the lot.
There you go. We finally caught up. So yes, the 66th film of the year is the only one Ramon saw in the cinema. Lovely. Never saw the DuckTales movie. I didn't mind the show, but I'm just interested in the film. Yeah, and the tune is epic. Only Madhouse is the video nasty where the dog gets its entrails. And gummy bears and wuzzles. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Right, here we go. If you didn't know that one before, what about Betsy's Wedding? I remember, written and directed by Alan Alda, who stars in it. It's got Madeline Kahn, Catherine O'Hara, Joe Pesci, Ali Sheedy, Burt Young, and Molly Ringwald, with music by Bruce Borton. But I remember the trailer. I remember it's about a wedding. That's about as much as I know.
Yeah, like I said, don't remember it. I would never have watched it anyway.
No, it looks like a drama more than anything. Right. Okay. Ooh, zoom in and enhance. But yeah. Taking Care of Business, or as we know it, Filofax.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though the film has the song Taking Care of Business.
Yeah.
Taking
Taking care of business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what the name it went under over here, though.
Yeah. So another Jim Belushi film. So it's the second so far. I think I prefer Mr. Destiny, but this one's not too bad. Where, yeah, of course, it makes no sense these days. Where Charles Grodin, who's living in, I think, somewhere LA or Florida, and then leaves his Filofax on a plane or in the airport, and Jim Belushi steals it. Of course, it's got everything in it: his credit cards, his keys to his house, all his details about what he's up to. Yeah, Filofax is an ass name. Oh, I saw a few minutes of Betsy's wedding while channel serving. That's about it. Yeah. Oh, I have a framed movie poster of Taking Care of Business. Love the movie and the cover art. That's a good picture. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did sort of get a drawing. Makes more sense if you call it Filofax, but yeah. I know Taking Care of Business is like an American phrase. I can't see who directed this. Arthur Miller, maybe? But yeah. Pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I saw Taking Care of Business on TV in the UK under that title. There you go. Another stupid change for a dumb Brit. Yeah, Charles Grodin is always great. I love him in Midnight Run and stuff like that. I think he's in the King Kong remake. Just a bit like John on the cover, yes. They might have slightly changed his picture. It's not the best picture of Charles Grodin either. He's changed by his fist. But let's talk about Stella with Bette Midler. I thought that was the same picture for Beaches, but I don't think so. Never even heard of it. John Goodman's in it. So how many films has he been in so far?
Everything. He's like, he just crops up everywhere.
Yes, moving on.
Yeah, not a Bette Midler fan, so it's
no. She's all right in comedies like not risky business, Ruthless People. I like Bette Midler, but this movie and Beaches, yes, less than Stella, exactly. Not my thing, exactly. Moving on, the Jetsons movie. Never seen it. Was never a fan of the Jetsons.
Yeah, again, funny one to come out 1990 because I'm sure the Jetsons is a 70s show. The original cartoon's okay. Basically, it's beat for beat the Flintstones, but in the future.
Yes.
So take what you will from that. It's just an extended TV show. The movie.
It does have the bonus that Tiffany is in it, since she's alone now.
I think we're alone now.
She is Judy Jetson, and she also has a song, and that's all I remember from the film. I've never seen it. Oh, watch the cartoon, never the movie.
Yeah,
Jetson's always a poor man's. Jetsons. Oh.
It's the same. It's the same show in premise. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just set in the future.
There was also a Flintstones Meet the Jetsons movie.
There was
about that one.
There was a time traveling. I think the Jetsons go back to the Stone Age.
Of course they do.
Yeah,
the cartoon they can do anything. Right. Moving right along. Hamlet. Now, I saw this in the cinema, and it's like 3 and something hours long.
Oh,
it had an intermission. It was so long back then. But yeah, I only watch Shakespeare if Branagh does it. So I've only seen Hamlet and what's the other one? Much Ado About Nothing. But yeah, got Kenneth Branagh, Julie Christie, Billy Crystal, Jared Depardieu, Charlton Heston, Derek Jacobi, Jack Lemmon, Rufus Sewell, Robin Williams, and Kate Winslet. Big film at the time, so did quite well. But yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the '96 version. There's been a few. A two taper, yes, that's it. It's a two taper. Myers doesn't do culture. it's.
I'm
like,
with you though, mate. It's
it
yeah.
might bring you
was-
round to Shakespeare, but yeah,
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah, but
Yes.
I've never watched anything with Brandon, not even Frankenstein or damn, what's the one we did with Robin Williams cameos? Dead Again. That's a good one. That's a pretty good supernatural thriller. Yes, being made in 70 millimeter. Didn't know that was a thing before this. Yeah, they made a big thing of it being in 70 millimeter. I love this version. Hamlet, 4 hours long. Oh, there you go. But I preferred the one with Gibson. Of course, Gibson made one not long. Was it after or before this one? But yeah, this one was more stage playish looking, and then Hamlet's Gibson's was more real locations and sets. But here we go, Madhouse. I love this film. But
I don't think I know it.
it's I saw it in the cinema, but so yeah, they're a happy couple with living their lives, and then they get visitors. His friend, who was a cool guy in school, turns up and he's got a shrill wife, and then she hurts herself leaving the house after being on their vacation there, and then she has to be there for 6 months in tractions, and the neighbor kid next door is a right little bastard, and
Right.
there's everything just escalates 100%. But
No, I don't know that one. I'll have to check that one out.
yeah, there's a cat on cocaine. And they go, and drops dead, but then of course in a Pet Cemetery fashion, it can't be killed. But it's I can't say it's great, but I find it very funny. There's a whole bit where they Bernadette by the Four Tops is a song, and they recreate a dance they did back in high school. But yeah, it's I might have bigged it up too much what it is, but yeah. But then we get Quigley Down Under with yes, a Wild West in Australia.
Yeah.
With, Anthony
Selick,
Alan Rickman
yeah.
as a bad guy for some reason.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen this, but I always remember liking it.
Sorry,
Don't know
I must
why.
have picked the wrong Hamlet. It must have been the other Hamlet that was 1990. I just picked the random Hamlet. The Gibson one in 1990. There you go, naughty. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Blame Tony. I used the wrong poster. I didn't look it up. I just randomly. I forgot about the Gibson one. But yes, this one's a great Australian Western. There we go. Carry on, Tony. Before I fuck up again.
No, it is a good Australian Western. I think that at this time, he was trying to prove that he had more to offer than just TV stuff.
Yes.
So there was this. There was God, what was the other one that he had? High Road to China, which is bloody brilliant. I love that film.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, it's nonsense really, but it's really good, and I think it's him going, "Look, I could have been Indiana Jones," you know what I mean? But I chose not to.
On the DVD.
Yeah, I chose not to. Let's forget about it, and I'll do these films. But Quigley Down Under, yeah, I always quite enjoyed it. I've not watched it in years.
No, I think it's around much. I haven't seen it. I took a few years ago, but yeah, it's been a while before that. Yes.
Yeah, but I do like Selick. Like I say, it's my favorite. Yeah, my favorite Selick film of all time is Runaway.
There we can agree.
Yeah.
Michael Crichton's Runaway, but yes,
it's
Laura
great.
Sanders when she was in everything. Alan Rickman when he was a villain in everything. Yeah, that chick from Pretty Woman. That's it, Laura Sanders.
Yeah.
She was just copying Still on the Money Pit. Yeah, bloody typical. His tash is thick. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Innocent Man was good. I rewatched that the other day. Quigley is great fun, great chemistry. Yeah. But there we go. Now another one of my favorites. I'm at my level. So yeah, The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. What's his name? Rennie Harlin had 2 films out. This in 1990. This was the second one. The other one was going to be a lot later on in this video. But yeah, Joel Silver produced. But yeah, I didn't know Andrew Dice Clay was a stand-up comedian or anything when I watched this back in the day, but yeah.
Yeah, don't know the film. Don't know it.
No, okay. Ramon likes this film. There you go, Rennie Harlin, of course. Who's Finnish? Spit. Yeah, Ivan spat in the punch bowl. Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah, I can't say his comedies I like that much, but yeah, his films I like. He's cameoed in a lot of 80s films, but yeah. This was his big break. It's got Tone Loc. Who else? Priscilla Presley, Ed O'Neill again, Robert Englund. So Robert Englund doing a Cockney accent.
Right.
Because he's doing a part that was supposed to be for Billy Idol, but Billy Idol had a bike crash and nearly died. So they got Robert Englund in because Rennie Harlin had directed, what was it, Elm Street 4, so they worked together. Got Gilbert Gottfried, Lauren Holly, someone else, Tone Loc, and Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton.
Brain Smasher is a good one. He's a bouncer in a club, and then Terry Hatcher is trying to get away from the Yakuza. Oh, there you go. Another cult film after this one, yeah. Oh, no one's heard of this one. Ian hasn't. He's a comedian. He's a stand-up comedian. Sold out Madison Square Gardens 2 nights in a row, which is a feat. But yeah, Michael Myers doesn't know who he is. He's the... He's not, wasn't well known. Booty time, across the USA. It's booty time. Yeah. His stand-ups weren't shown in the UK. England is fine. England, whatever his name is. It's my accent. It's northern. The Freshman, there we go. So Marlon Brando, Matthew Broderick, Andrew Bergman film, where Brando does his Godfather impression as a Godfather. Because, Matthew Broderick comes to college in New York, gets a job in a shop, but it's actually a cover for mob work, and it's a comedy.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but I have heard of it.
We are going to go to midnight. We're going to crack on in a second. I like The Freshman. I don't get the hate on it. I've never minded it, but I haven't seen it for a very long time. The Rookie. Right. Charlie Sheen's second appearance. There we go. Clint Eastwood film. This might be the only Clint Eastwood film on the list. Oh, no, we had White Hunter Black Heart earlier, didn't we? Which
yeah.
Hard. This did quite well, but it's a very long film directed by Eastwood.
Yeah, I've got an Eastwood collection up there, but I don't think this is in it. No.
Yeah, the car stunt's great. He launches through the building and crashes through another building and lands down through another building. But yeah, it's a pretty good thriller. Right. The First Power. I love The First Power.
Yeah. I think it got put on 88 Films put this out on the Slasher Classics line. It's Lou Diamond Phillips, if I remember rightly.
Yes, Lou Diamond Phillips, that's it. Yeah. It's a guy that can died in electric chair, comes back, possesses people, and then jumps through people's, like Denzel's film, which I'm trying to think of that I'm blanking on. Fallen. But yeah. Decent one. There you go. The Rookie is watchable, but feels like Clint is trying to cash in on the lethal weapon market. It certainly does. Never heard of this horror movie, though. That's not Lou on the cover. No, that's the killer on the cover. Lou Diamond is the little guy under the title. Not that you can tell, apart from looking close up. I have the ability to. But yeah, it's not a scary thriller, a horror. It's not even gory or anything. It's just a possession thriller. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, a supernatural thriller in it. But I'm sure 88 Films put it out on the Slasher Classics line for some reason.
Yeah, decent action horror film. That's what it is. Yes.
There's
quite a few stunts in it. Yes, it definitely was. Split second did affect split second. Like a Goth Sardos poster. Sounds like XS3 Legion. Yes, we'll get to that in a minute. So the Russia House. So we've got Connery's other Russian film here. I watched this the other day. It's Fred Shepsky. I saw this in the cinema. But it's got Roy Scheider, James Fox, John Mahoney, and Klaus Maria Brandauer from Never Say Never Again. But based on John Le Carre's novel, or Le Carrier, whatever it is. But yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer and Sean Connery. She's a Russian trying to get information out. But yeah, it's very good. It's a spy thriller, so but it's a serious one more than anything. But yeah, Sean Connery's having a lot of fun. It's a decent film. Yeah, I can't say run out and watch it, but yeah, that covers pants. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I think I saw it on BBC One in late 90s. I think probably did. Yeah, it's not your usual Sean Connery. He's like what's he called? A book publicist,
Right.
and then a bohemian type. But yeah, right. Another one I love, the sequel to Goodfellas, My Blue Heaven. Ever seen this?
No.
That's another one I love. So yeah, it is technically the woman that wrote this was married to the man that wrote Goodfellas. So he was working on Goodfellas, and then she wrote this, which is what would happen after the end of Goodfellas when he has to go live a normal life in suburban America. And then comedy ensues. There you go. Yes, one ping only, Mr. Preselli. That's coming up. But yeah, C. Martin's amazing. So yeah, it's weird looking at him without white hair, but yeah. So you got Rick Moranis as his FBI agent that's supposed to help him integrate, and then of course he learns a lesson from him to be more fun. Herbert Ross directed that one, but yeah. Okay, Bill Cosby. Moving on.
Oh, whoo.
I don't think I've seen it. The trailers just put me right off, and that was back in 1990. So Sidney Poitier directed this one.
Yeah,
by Henry Mancini.
It feels like a direct-to-TV film.
It does.
Like it really does.
I remember thinking, My Blue Heavens with Dross, and I love C. Martin around this time. Oh dear, not doing well. Yeah, we're moving on from Ghost Dad. Ernest Goes to Jail.
Hey!
Oh, we got the trilogy.
Yes. Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid, and Ernest Goes to Jail. All three bangers. The only one that's missing off there is Ernest Saves Christmas, and then you've got all four. But Ernest Goes to Jail. Yeah, it's really, really good. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with the Ernest films, can you?
Yeah, I didn't see it in the cinema. I saw Ernest Saves Christmas in the cinema.
Yeah.
But, I don't think I must have watched this on VHS back in the day. Yeah,
I mean they were massively popular in the States when it's up there with Pee-wee in it. You know what I mean? It's just huge, and I think we only got it sort of trickling in the UK. Really,
anything Ernest.
Yeah, and I think they thought that the British market just wouldn't either appreciate it or understand it or whatever.
The only time we saw him was Tarrant on TV or Clive James on TV showing American adverts. And
yeah,
the Ernest one. That's the only time I remember seeing anything.
Yeah, because he did loads of adverts, didn't he, for US TV. Yeah. But the Ernest films, yeah, I mean they're all super popular, and Go to Jail's one of the big ones.
Oh, zoom in. Right, Navy SEALs. Now we've peaked. Another Charlie Sheen film.
Another Charlie Sheen film, yeah.
I do like this one. It is total rubbish, but
yeah,
even the Navy SEALs take the piss out of this if you watch anything about it. But
yeah, but again, people just seem to love it. It's got that again in the States when it got leaked. I think it was Vinegar Syndrome was putting this out in 4K in the US. People lost their minds that this was coming to 4K in the US.
From Louis T. Alligator, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Men on a Mission film. But
yeah,
because who's in it? Charlie Sheen, Michael Biehn, Joanne Wally Kilmer, and Bill Paxton.
You know what I mean? All those guys have done these kinds of films before, so you know what I mean.
It's super realistic. Yeah, that's why the Navy SEALs think they salute it when they watch this.
Yeah,
it even had a video game that, which makes more sense than Platoon. But yeah, Fantasia was re-released and made it to 49. And then 10 years later, it was rejigged, wasn't it? Fantasia 2000.
Yep. Yeah, it's had a couple of re-releases over the years. It's I love it. It's adorable, really. Yeah, It's fantastic for the time. I mean, when did it originally come out? Is it 68?
I don't think it says.
The original?
Yeah, it was maybe earlier than that, isn't it?
Is it?
Quite
But it's great. It really is good.
cool, doesn't it? Yeah, re-released because that was the only time you could see it.
Yep.
I think the VHS there's only released on VHS once in the 90s. But then we get to Exorcist 3.
Better than Exorcist 2
Yes.
is the review.
Written for the screen and directed by William Peter Blatty. But yes.
It's actually really good. I remember seeing it for the first time. A gang of us in a friend's house. We wouldn't have been so old. And I remember watching it and thinking, it's like so far removed from the original. You know what I mean? It's cool, but going back to it later and later and later and watching it more and more and more, it actually really holds up. It's a solidly good film. That opening scene's fantastic.
Yes, and there's the best jump scare ever.
Yeah,
and so yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's another version that uses VHS footage, isn't there, that they released?
Yeah.
Repossessed is better than Exorcist 2. That is true, but it doesn't have locusts. But yeah, I saw this on VHS rental back in the day because I missed it in cinema.
I think it was a bootleg VHS. We saw this on first as a gang of lads watching it, young, in somebody's living room when the parents had gone out for the evening. We all piled in and put it on this bootleg video that somebody got from somewhere. Yeah, it was like great.
But yeah, another film with Samuel L. Jackson in it, in a small part.
And
then more horror, Jacob's Ladder, another scary film.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't own copies of these. I should do, but
yeah, I can't understand why I don't have Extras 3. But
yeah,
A Ladder. My mum rented this out. I remember going downstairs when they were asleep and watching it. That was for Extras 3, I think, or was it this one? Fabio is in it as well. Yes, that's it. His big hair. Yeah, that jump scare is perfectly done. And then they ripped it off in Black Christmas 2019.
Yeah,
and failed miserably. I love Jacob's Ladder. Yes. What's his name? Adrian Lynn. No. It's a Carolco picture as well. But yeah, Danny Aiello, Tim Robbins, Morris Judd did the music, and Macaulay Culkin's in it. And he might appear later. Yeah,
yes.
It's a shitpost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It was remade about 5 years ago, and they Disneyfied it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Right. House Party, yay! Kid and Play.
Yeah, I mean, I freaking love Kid and Play films. They're all really, really good. Like the 3 films and the other spin-off shit that there was, and yeah, I think all 3 are available on DVD in the UK. I think that's the best you gotta find them in. Well, the first one, it's just fantastic. It's another one of those films where on a Friday or a Saturday night, when somebody's parents had gone out for the evening, we rented this out, piled into someone's house, put a house party on. You know what I mean? It was great. I watched this so many times back in the day.
It is great fun, isn't it? Oh yes, Noel Edmonds has got a movie spin-off.
Yeah.
House Party 1 and 2 and Class Act. Yeah, they did this. Were they in Class Act? I can't remember. Was that something else they did?
Yeah, they pop up as cameos in a few other things. I can never remember how the ones goes. House Party 2. Is it Pajama Jam or Jammy Jam or something? It's called. I don't know if that's the second one or the third one. But they've all got stupid titles. But Kid and Play were great, and in all honesty, they were decent musicians in their own right as well. So yeah, but that sort of, it's like high school rap, I suppose. Really, the kind of thing that they did. And there was the kind of rap music they did was popular in the early 90s.
Second one was
Pajama Jam, that was it, the second one. Yeah. But no, I love Kid and Play. They're fantastic.
Where are they now?
I know.
Then we get Memphis Belle from Michael Canton Jones.
Yeah, I never really liked it. Like, just wasn't my thing. And I've tried a couple of times with it, and it's just like, I get it, but
It's based on the true story of the final, because they had to do so many flights and then they get to come home. So
yeah,
of course, there's lots of bad things happen on the way. Harry Connick Jr. is in it, Sean Astin's in it, Eric Dalton's in it, Matthew Modine is in it, Tate Donovan's in it. But yeah, got Billy Zane, John Lithgow, DB Sweeney, got a packed cast. But yeah, it's all right. But yeah, I can't say it's one of the best.
yeah.
Hang on. I confess I never heard of them or these films. No idea where I was. The new Rat Pack thing, yeah, they could have. I like Memphis Fell. Good Sunday night TV watch with a cup of tea and some Bat Bang. Oh, there you go. That sums it up. That's exactly what it is. If you've got that time, it is worth a watch. It's. I think it was better than Masters of the Air that came out last year. But yeah. Oh, yes, like a boring
Air America.
Well, Air America did better than this. More Robin Williams and more Tim Robbins, isn't it? And Roger Donaldson's Cadillac Man. So yeah, so Robin Williams is a fast-talking car salesman that's banging Tim Robbins' wife or girlfriend, Fran Drescher, is it? No, Pamela Reed, one of them. And then he comes to take them hostage at the car lot. Tim Robbins does, and hilarity ensues. But I can't remember much about it apart from that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Ooh, there you go. You watched it the other day. Memphis Fell is a good film. There you go. Entertaining, but yeah, I think it's only held up because of Robin Williams and his comedy. Right, okay. Internal Affairs, Richard Gere, Andy Garcia.
Again, I know the film too serious for my liking.
It is Mike Figgis, and who's in it? Richard Gere and Andy Garcia. Okay, but yeah, it's a very serious cop thriller.
Yep.
Oh, there's a great film, a great scene at the beginning. Is that this? I think who's the wife? I think is it the woman from Three Men and a Baby, Nancy Travis?
All right.
Yeah, it's a good thriller, but it's not one you can watch. Not too serious. Jerry's great arsehole it on. He is a right bastard in this. And then we get The Rescuers Down Under, the sequel.
But no one wanted.
Film. Yeah. Especially set in Australia.
Yeah. Did this come out in 90 or is it a re-release?
Came out in 90.
It came out in 90. I like the original. I can't say as I've ever seen this one.
I don't think I've seen it. I was too old for it when it came out, but yeah.
Yeah.
But then Child's Play 2, on the other hand, here we go. I don't know any Child's Play VHS. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is obviously Child's Play 2 from the 4K set that came out the other year.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw this one. 2 and 3 I saw the most on rental back in the day. Regular times they were.
Yeah, I mean, they're all fun. You know what I mean? They're all all of them apart from the first one, which is you know what I mean. There's a reason it's called Child's Play and it's not Chucky and shit like that. It's the first one holds up. It's really good. The rest of them, yeah, they start getting a bit more slapstick as they're going along.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They progressively get more cheesy and cheerful and just ludicrous and they're all fun. They all do what they're doing, but none of them really hit the mark as what the first one did.
Yeah. So if I got to watch any of them, it'd be one of the first 3.
Yeah,
usually. And it's usually number 2.
Yeah,
yeah. Watch the first 3 or 2. Chucky was at scariest. When I see what. Oh, like Ramon likes 3 films as well.
Yeah, the first 3 where it's like, look, when you start getting into like Curse of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, you know what I mean? Forget about them. It's like
disappointed at the time Oh, Bride of Chucky. That's most people's favorites, isn't it? Jenny Agato's in this one again. So there she is, doing her horror films. Pacific Heights. This is another great thriller.
It is. Now, normally, I wouldn't go anywhere near this kind of stuff. It's just not my bag. But for some bizarre reason, so in 1990, like I said, I'd have been 12, 13, something like that. We went to the cinema to watch this. I have no idea why. But again, a gang of us went one Saturday afternoon to the local cinema and watched this. And even it being so young, I really enjoyed it. And I still really enjoy it to this day.
It is it's a silly idea where he just goes into houses and drives the owners crazy until they move out and then take the house.
Yeah, Keaton's brilliant in it.
Yes,
like brilliant. Yeah, and like some of the underhanded shit that he's doing in that room, like because he's a lodger, isn't he? They're hard up for cash. They need money, so they take a lodger in. Michael Keaton turns up as a lodger and just psychologically abuses them by systematically demolishing the house, but they don't even realize that he's doing anything. They think they're going mad, and he's the nicest guy ever, and he's an absolute arsehole, and he's just demolishing their entire lives. But he's brilliant in it.
He's done it lots as well, we find out.
Yeah.
And then they do all the things they shouldn't do as owners. They turn his electric off and all sorts of stuff. And of course it's against the law to do that, so he gets them a good one. It's got the lovely Mako in it. He's always great in anything. Single White Lodger, that's it. Quite not creepy as such, but very intense. It's good, really good thriller. And probably most people haven't even heard of it.
But God knows why we went to watch it as a group of kids.
It's Batman.
There must have been something else on at the time that we either A, couldn't get into because it was full, or B, somebody had the idea of this Pacific Heights looks great. Let's go and watch this on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, music by Hans Zimmer. Never heard of it. Uncredited Beverly D'Angelo, and she gets them out. There you go. When doesn't Ellen Griswold get her baps out? Yeah, she's then we get Gerard Depardieu and Peter Weir's
Green Card.
I haven't seen this for a very long time.
I don't think I have seen it.
It's an all right romantic comedy, isn't it? But let's carry on then. Predator 2. Can't be bothered. Director signed. Just about.
That's nice. My favorite Predator film in the franchise.
What the?
Honestly, people always say that. Like, he on drugs. Like, no, seriously. It's my favorite Predator film in the franchise, and possibly in my top 10 films of all time.
Oh, there you go. Here come the hate.
Yep, bring it on. Because I've heard it all before. No, it's just so much fun. Like, from start to end, it's just stupid fun. It's just a brilliant action film. And I think the Predator in this one has never been matched in anything else. From the way he looks, the way he acts, the way he holds his body, the weapons he's got. The first time you see multiple Predators, the Colombian drug cartel at the beginning, King Willie's voodoo posse, shit happen. King Willie says, "Me not only got to kill you, but me got to take your soul."
How dare you say I'm offended on everyone's behalf now?
It's just brilliant. Just everything about it is just fantastic.
That next rental?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Big box X rental. It's just want some candy? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like me and a mate of mine, we still say that line to each other on a daily basis. Want some candy?
Want some candy?
Yeah, just all the time.
Nice. Fucking voodoo magic, man.
Voodoo magic man, shit happen.
There's Air America.
America.
Robert Downey's highest star, but I saw this in the cinema too. I love this film. I know it's not that amazing at all. It's just entertaining sitting in the cockpit with these two.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've watched it. But yeah, I always remember it being entertaining, it being fun.
Because, yeah, Mel Gibson's character mentions Air America in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And then we get to see him delivering the drugs in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger Spottiswoode. Now, I can't remember what he did. Did he do Tremors? No. Was that? Put on Tom. No, that was one on. I always get those two confused. Yeah. that covers off. So, yeah, that. America is too good. Yes. But, yeah, it's a. That's got Nancy Travis in as well. And, yeah. The Golden BB. Right, Darkman. It's a the trilogy.
I love the first film.
That's it. Did Tomorrow Never Dies? Thank you.
Yes,
the first one. Sam Raimi, because he couldn't get to do. Damn, what was it?
Oh, I don't know at the time.
There was something he couldn't get to do. I think it was Shadow, so he wrote his own.
All right. Liam Neeson's great as Darkman. Yeah. It's an over-the-top comic book film. There's been a few that's tackled the comic book genre like this, where it does feel a bit more gritty and dark, and it doesn't feel like a DC or a Marvel comic. It feels more like a Dark Horse comic or an Image comic, a little bit indie. But it's great, and that poster, I own the quad poster for this film, nice. And that image is just badass. It's just brilliant.
Yeah,
it's one of the standout posters from the 90s. It's that good. Yeah. No, I'm not sure the artist is on that one. But if you see it in the full quad, in the 30 before, it's amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, sums up everything about the film.
Yeah.
It did do well. I guess that's why it didn't do. It must have done quite well for a Raimi film back then. But yeah, so it did make. Where are we? 34, 36, 33 million, which isn't bad back then.
Yeah, and it had a brilliant run when it came to home media as well. It found another new lease of life when it came to video. Yeah,
it's a small sticker poster, small label that says "Who is Darkman?" It's like part of the advertising that came.
Yeah. But it's bags of fun. It feels like one of those independent sort of like comic book films, like up there with the likes of The Phantom, Rocketeer, those kinds of films. It is really good.
Yeah, and it's got a book out as well. There you go. Read the book. Mermaids, another Winona Ryder film, and another Bob Hoskins film. I only saw this Winona Ryder.
My wife likes this. I don't think I've ever watched it, to be honest.
It's pretty good. It's got Bob Hoskins and wooing Cher, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
that she'd go out with him, and I think he's doing an American accent as well, like he did. But Richard Benjamin? Yeah, Richard Benjamin, who's an actor as well. Trying to see, Christina Ricci is the younger sister. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, something to do with mermaids or anything. It is.
Yep.
It did have that bloody shoop song that was in the charts.
It did.
But yeah, it is a feel good flick. That's pretty much what it is. It is not a Cher heavy. She's not that much in it. It's more an owner's film, but yeah. It's nice entertainment. See, Bob Hoskins is too good for he is Mario. He did go get you to be married.
Yeah.
If you want a nice feeling film, that is. Postcards from the Edge. Took me years to see this, but yeah, based on the book. Carrie Fisher's book about her life with her mother, who was a star. And yeah, and a drunkard, I believe. But yeah, Mike Nichols film. That's it. Yeah, I've only seen it once back in the day, but yeah. Apart from that, that's it. Winona trying to think she's pregnant in Mermaids after being kissed. She goes to the doctor. I still haven't seen Raimi's Crime Wave. It's weird because wasn't that the big film that came after Evil Dead, and they thought it died a death. Decent film. Yeah, it's only decent. But there we go. Right, Joe versus the Volcano. Was that our second Tom Hanks film?
Yeah, she's the second or third, isn't it? I don't own a copy, and again, I don't know why, because I actually enjoy the film. It's good.
It's an enjoyable film, isn't it? It's a silly story, but yeah, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be enjoyable because he's suicidal. You know what I mean? It's like you're watching the breakdown of a guy at the beginning of the film.
Yes.
To the point where he wants to end it all. Yeah, but you end up sort of like falling in love with his charm, and you know what I mean, his naivety, and it's really good. I've always really liked it.
Yeah, quite like Joe versus. Yeah, it's Meg Ryan's cute in it because she gets 3 roles in it, and then so it's about a man that thinks he's dying, so he gets offered to throw himself into a volcano to save a tribe on this island. But yeah, and then. I'll leave it as that. But yeah, it was John Patrick Shanley who did Moonstruck with Cher a few years earlier. But it is produced by Steven Spielbergo and Frank Marshall and Kathleen Kennedy. And production designed by Bo Welsh. But yeah, it's a entertaining.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've always enjoyed it.
I'm not tape, but never really liked Versus Volcano. Sentiment. It's a bit corny. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Another block bomb from Tommy Boy, yes. But it's very funny. Starts as a communist version of Brazil, ends up as a communist version. Underrated. It's very quirky. It's quirky. My wife, she likes You've Got Mail and what's the other one they did together? Sleepless in Seattle. But she doesn't like this one. Right. Rocky. A Rocky film that only gets to 32 after Rocky 4.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why Rocky 5 only got here. It's fucking terrible. It's terrible. Awful film. To be fair, I have no love for the first or the second one. My love only comes in for the third and the fourth one. They're the only 2 films I like in the entire franchise.
100 times. But I do like 2 especially, but yeah, awfully good. I've seen Rocky 4, not seen Rocky 2 or 3. Oh, I've seen Rocky 5, not 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, just do not like 5 at all. I don't even know what it was trying to be. It's like,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like Rocky was top of the game, won the Cold War, and now he's got brain damage. He can't fight.
No, he's a bum. Yeah,
he's lost all his money.
Fucking street fighting.
Back to the beginning. It was, it would have been a lot better without the rap music as well. The Work Print is a better film, better edited. But yeah, they even got the original director, John G. Avildsen, back to do it. Because Mickey loves ya. Right, Gremlins 2, though. Level. I can't be bothered with VHS anymore.
It's again, for a sequel, normally sequels of this sort of caliber don't normally pull it off, but I always liked Gremlins 2 because it's so far removed from what the first film is.
That it is.
That it just stands out on its own. And if this is a film that if tales are to be believed, they wanted to kill a franchise off by doing this film, then they did kill a franchise off, but they killed it off brilliantly. Because I think it's great.
Yeah, we never had anything for like 25 years.
Yeah, like
as close as we got.
Yeah, and it breaks the fourth wall. You know what I mean? It's got brilliant actors in it. Fucking Hulk Hogan turns up. You know what I mean? It's like just anywhere. Yeah, it's just ludicrous. But that's the tale of the film is the reason it was made like this is because they didn't want the franchise out of it, and they thought by doing the film this way it would kill the franchise, and it does kill the franchise, but it does it in a really, really good way. You know what I mean? It is charming.
41 million. They were expecting big things.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't do well. And then the Jungle Book got a re-release. Disney's Jungle Book after that was 60s, wasn't it? And then came out again in the 1990s. At least once a decade.
Yeah, you always get a Disney re-release at some point.
RoboCop 2. Actually, I will get that one. I love.
Have we missed one, or have I put one in the wrong order?
Oh, have you? Have I missed one? Oh, spoilers. What are you want to give me a hint? Young Guns.
Young Guns 2.
Yes. Why did I miss that one? Young Guns having some fun.
Crazy Days on the Run.
Is Charlie Sheen in this one, or was he dead in the first one?
The first one, wasn't he? Yeah, so it's Emilio Estevez, Keith Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Christian Slater, and William Peterson.
That's it. Man himself.
Not as good as the first one, but still quite entertaining.
Sorry. Fucked up twice. Wrong poster for one and missed another one. Might turn up at number one, and then it's.
But I suppose they were Western films for a different generation, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was,
my dad loves Westerns, but he didn't like the Young Guns films.
Yeah, because they were aimed at that kind of guy. They were aimed at a guy that was brought up with Bonanza and High Chaparral.
Hey, I would have a word something against High Chaparral.
Yeah,
oh, Bonanza. Right. Oh, yeah. So there's RoboCop 2, which just as violent. From the director of Empire Strikes Back.
I would say probably more violent than the first film.
Wow.
Because it's all based around drugs.
Yeah.
Written
by Frank Miller.
Yeah.
But then they changed a lot of it. And then, but yeah, the last time it was an 18 franchise.
Yeah. I enjoy it just as much as the first film. It's great.
But yeah, I do like it. Yeah, I didn't like the stop motion back in the day, but I can appreciate it now.
Yeah, but it was one of another one of those films that as a group of mates we went back to on a regular basis. You couldn't think of something to put on. You couldn't decide. Oh, just put fucking RoboCop 2 on. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, I always enjoyed this film. Always.
It's great. It's great to have RoboCop back. I'm not sure the blue tint he has on his suit in this one.
Yes.
The first film is obviously a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, we was lucky to see it on a screening in Sheffield last year that Vice Press put on, and it was a 4K remaster of it. Just looked amazing. 4K on a large screen. It was theirs.
But yeah, Irvin Kershner wasn't a very nice man or something to Nancy Allen. But yeah, they had a lighter suit for this one for RoboCop himself.
Yeah.
But what about Marked for Death? There you go.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I'm not a big Seagal fan.
Well, signed by the director again, of course.
Nice. Yeah, there's all Nico and Hard to Kill.
Coming up.
Yeah, that's about it.
The other thought he was invincible. They were both wrong.
Yeah, it was. I always remember my granddad was a big Charles Bronson fan and a big Chuck Norris fan, and he used to have a video man that came to the house in a Volvo estate that had bread trays full of videotapes, and he just used to rent tapes off him. And every Saturday morning he'd send me out and he'd go, get whatever you want, but either a Charles Bronson or a Chuck Norris film, right? So you get 3 films, and you go back, and Grandad, they've only got Death Wish 3 again. It's all right, lad. We'll watch it. And I remember going in this day and going, Grandad, he's got no Charles Bronson and Chuck Norris films. Well, what has he got? So I went back out to him, and he said, I've got these Steven Seagal films. And my granddad went, right, get them then. We'll have a go. We'll have a do with them. And the only 2 we ever liked were Hard to Kill and Nico. That was it. We tried with the other stuff, but even my granddad couldn't get into it.
Oh dear.
So
he's not around to see the last 20 years of
nope.
films.
He'll be turning in his grave.
It's good. Yeah, violent cool fights. Dwight H. Little directed Brandon Lee in Rapid Fire, which I think is a better film. But yeah, I do like this one just for how crazy it is. Goodfellas, yeah, boring gangster film. There you go.
Yeah, don't do gangster films. Not into them at all.
It's a very great film. It's
it is.
A lot.
Yeah, it is a great film. Like I say, Godfather, this, Casino, the good films, but I mean,
they're not.
It's not my cup of tea. They're not entertaining enough for my liking.
Yeah, exactly. So based on a true story and a book. But yeah, really violent and nasty, but yeah, Goodfellas, absolute classic. Yeah. Now we're done.
Yeah. Good night.
You and your Predators nonsense. That's what spoiled it. Goodfellas is pure entertainment and cinematic art. Shocking, though. There you go. But then you get Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill. Yeah, like I say, I do enjoy this one for what it is. You know what I mean? It's fun. Out of all the stuff that he's done, like I said, Nico and this are the only 2 I really like.
Who else could recover from a coma, 10-year coma in like
an
hour?
Yeah. Up and about like nothing's happened.
But yeah, there you go. But then we get on to another Kirstie Alley film.
John Travolta, yeah.
Big comeback in the first one, and then because who is it? Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis and Roseanne Barr, and originally it was going to be because the teaser trailer had Richard Pryor in the voice,
right?
And then I guess he was too ill to do it.
Yeah. Again, I don't think I ever saw either of them theatrically. I definitely seen them on video.
I definitely saw the first.
Yeah,
the first one a lot, but I did not get into this one.
Yeah, I mean they're all right. You know what I mean? Again, it's just not my cup of tea really. But I have seen them, but
yeah, it's not great because it is Amy heckling again. Yeah. Awakenings, another Robert De Niro.
Don't know this one.
From director Penny Marshall. But yeah, it's Robin Williams again. Robin Williams is a doctor. Robert De Niro is a coma patient. No, I wouldn't take Look Who's Talking over Goodfellas. But yeah.
Well.
But yeah, Robin Williams is a doctor. Robin Williams is a coma. Robin Williams comes up with something that can bring him out of his coma. And then turns out it's only temporary. But yeah. So it's a bit of a downer.
Yeah.
Elevated by his acting, yeah. You can't. It's at peak Robin Williams and De Niro acting. Awakens is very good, a bit sentimental for some, but great filmmaking, yes. There you go. Oh, right. Arachnophobia. I love arachnophobia. Now, can you spot the physical release? The issue with the physical releases poster.
Yeah, there's no spider.
There's no fucking spider. There's a spider's web, but yeah, there's no spider in the spider film.
Do you know what? Had you not mentioned that, I've never realised.
Like, yeah.
There's no spider. Why is there no spider? Well, I've never took notice of that before.
I think it took me years to notice, or I was told, or something. But yeah.
Yeah, so the web at the top, sir, has just been photoshopped out.
Surely it took effort to get rid of the spider. Yes, there is a remake this year or next year. They keep threatening.
Yeah. We showed this at Film Club, and this has been the most what's the word I'm looking for? Highbrow film that we've ever shown. And people were dead disappointed that we'd chosen Arachnophobia because it was a blockbuster.
It did very well. I saw it in the cinema.
I saw it in the cinema too. I loved it. And I
Yes.
fucking hate spiders, but I really love the film. It's great. It's just fun. But
Yes.
like, if you look on it, PG,
PG, yes.
like,
All the stuff that happens in it.
yeah, it's back in the day for a PG, and it's still to be a PG. You know what I mean? You think at least they'd have pushed it to a 12. This
I
now,
thought it would have been a 12 easily.
yeah. But no, it's great. You know what I mean? Hollywood Pictures, Amber Lane Entertainment. It's Jeff Daniels is great in it.
Yes, it's pitch perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. John Goodman as the exterminator. Just everything about it just works. You know what I mean? It does really work.
There's one hanging down, yeah. There's one hanging down on the cinema poster, but not on the physical release posters.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've never ever took notice of that.
Doesn't
You learn
matter.
something new every day.
That's why I'm here. Welcome. Then we get to problem child.
Hold on.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just fucking annoying, isn't
Yeah, I can't stand him. Next.
he? Yeah. And there's 3 of these films as well.
yes, it's a girlfriend in the second one, isn't it? And then
Yeah, the third one's a different kid altogether.
yeah, I was gonna say he's aged out by then. Second one's directed by my friend Brian Levant, who did where is he? Jingle All the Way in the Flintstones.
Right.
Gilbert Gottfried's in this. Michael Richards. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there's Young Guns too. I mistyped it as 20.
Oh, there we go.
No. We're on to Edward Scissorhands. That's really 20.
Yeah, love it. I've got to love it. Love-hate relationship with this film.
Look. There's something missing on this one now, on the other one.
Do they not like putting insectoids on things or arachnids on things? How can a butterfly upset somebody?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah. It's a good film, but I can never work out if I liked it or not. I
can never say.
I'm so on the fence with it.
I do like Winona Ryder, but I don't like her as a blonde, even though as white apparently. I love the score by what's his face? Plus, yeah, Stan Winston does the effects. Danny Elfman score.
Yeah, well, Danny Elfman did most of the thing his scores in it for his films.
So classic Tim Burton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great and innovative film. Wonderful swan song for Vincent Price too. Yeah, sadly. Oh, Ramon checked its US DVD. No spider. He's gonna sue.
Yeah, what's going on?
Right. Misery. Loves Company.
Brilliant film.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And I don't know why I don't own a copy.
Oscar winner for Kathy Bates.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It is. Yeah, everyone knows about that. Rob Reiner who did Stand By Me.
Yep.
So knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Choice of actor, everything, the way it's shot, everything's just brilliant.
It is, isn't it? Can't say enough about it, but yeah, carry on then. Flatliners, which was it the Brat Pack?
Yeah, I mean, great little sort of like, suspense, supernatural thriller kind of thing. Yeah. I really like it. Flatliners, always have done. There isn't much of a film there. If you dig, there's not much. It's really holding on to try and find something, but what is there? It's really good, and I think that's down to the cast. Because the story's a bit wishy-washy. But I've always really enjoyed it.
Before times. Yeah, it looks like it's produced by Michael Douglas. Jan de Bont did the cinematography. James Newton Howard did the soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. Again, the way it's shot, the way it's shot, the aesthetics of it, the sort of like backdrop it's got of that like bit that they're using as a sort of laboratory. It's like a bit gothic looking. It's like it's a bit dilapidated. It's got it's white plastic sheetings and scaffolding everywhere, and it's cool. You know what I mean? It's but the premise of your past coming back to haunt you. And you owning up to your past makes it go away. It's a bit, you know what I mean? It's like
one of them
just
can't do it.
Yeah, because he killed somebody. Yeah, but yeah, I like it. I've always liked Flatliners. It's really good. Yeah, then it just shit in it. It's
moving on. Godfather 3. More gangsters.
Boring.
I must be. Yeah, I'm never going to watch that again. Probably.
No, it's not for me.
Yeah, the first two I'll probably watch.
Yeah, I get why. I get why people like them. I do get why people like them, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not for me.
This is our level.
Bird on a wire.
John
Yes.
Adam. Goldie Hawn. I saw this one at cinema. It's got Hans Zimmer score, Bill Duke, and David Carradine as the bad guys.
Yep.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, it's a bit of while since I've watched this, but I always remember enjoying it.
Yeah. But it's a good fun thriller. It doesn't do anything new or exciting as much, but yeah, it has an ending in a zoo. It's about the newest thing it does.
Yeah.
Joan Severance is in it. So yeah, we're done. It's the worst. Bird on a Wire reminds me of the movie. It's a video TV show. Yeah, probably was one of those. Yeah. Since when did you start wearing underwear? Right. 3 Men and a Little Lady in the UK. I used to enjoy it, not so much anymore.
Yeah. Again, I've watched them. I've seen both of them. They are what they are. It's a good cast. The cast works. It's just not my kind of film. I can watch it, but
the first one was like one of the biggest films of the year it came out. It was 87.
Yeah.
But then this one didn't do well. No one wanted this.
Yeah, no one was interested by this point.
Goldie's ass. Enough said. Not the rapper, I'm sure Goldie Hawn means. Right. Another sequel. There's only about, what did I say? There's only about 5 or 6 sequels in this whole 200, I think.
Right.
Which is crazy to think of back then, but yeah, especially when 89 had so many.
Yeah.
It is to the same. Another one with what's his face? Where is he? Eddie. Doesn't say. The Wishmaster guy, but yeah, Walter Hill returns. I think Eddie Murphy had just done, what was it? The gangster film he'd done. But yeah, didn't do well. So I guess everyone needed a bit of a boost. So
yeah,
it's the same as the first film, pretty much. But yeah, just in 10 years later.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched this one. 48 Hours is on that CIC Blu-ray set up there, the first one.
Oh yeah.
But it's been a long while since I've seen another 48 Hours.
Yeah, good. It's not as good as first, but it is good. But yeah, it's if you watch, it's like if you watch Escape from LA and Escape from New York and then Escape from LA, you think that's the same film. It's the same with this. If you watch them close together, you'll just think it's the same film. But if you watch them separately over different times, you'll have a good time. Right, Presumed Innocent, Harrison Ford in it's not even a legal thriller, is it? It's just
I've never seen this.
I won't spoil it then. But yeah, Alan Pakula in a thriller based on a book by what's his face? Music by John Williams. Why can't I see the writer? But yeah, based on a Greta Sarchi's in it as the woman Harrison Ford has an affair with, and she ends up dead. But who done it? It's one of those. Yeah, the shocking thing about it is the haircut from Ford. You can't see it there, but it's a very short haircut. Right. Okay. That was 13, over a million in the top 10. Cruise. This was supposed to be big. This was supposed to be, this is Tony Scott again after Revenge. And
seriously dislike this film. Like,
yeah. I don't hate it. I never want to watch it.
Just it does the same thing for me that Top Gun does. It's over cocksure about itself, but it doesn't. It's not entertaining enough to drive the point home. Like, it's just. It's just that Americanized whoop whoop, yeah, woo woo shit, and it just great.
I would watch over Top Gun again. Top Gun Maverick, I love, but yeah, I would. Show me heaven. Yeah, I got the soundtrack over there. Not a single. Sorry. Michael Rookery is great in it. Yes, yeah. If you've never seen Presumed Innocent, go watch it. It's a good throw. The TV series they did last year, I think, wasn't too bad. Days of Thunder 3 stars, Top Gun 4 stars for me, and there you go. Right, moving right along, we're going to Back to the Future 3, the Western one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when this came out, everybody flocked to see it and went, "What the hell have I just watched?" A Western like that's basically part one redone in Western times. And you're going, hey, it's like, but going back to it now, it's entertaining. It is okay.
Like it.
Yeah,
I didn't appreciate it back in the day.
No, yeah, but I wasn't into it at all back in the day. I found it just way too sort of like spoofy, way too cheesy. It like the whole dance thing where he's shooting at him and he's fucking moonwalking, and you know what I mean. And you're like, really? But watching it, obviously, years and years, I can appreciate more for what it is now and how it sets some of the story up, and you know what I mean, how it ends, especially how it ends. It finishes it off nicely how it ends. But I remember back in the day just being really disappointed with it.
Yeah, I think I'd always watch 2 because it was so close to the first. But
yeah.
Right, Arnie's here in his first entry of the films.
I have got a copy of this, and for the love of money, I couldn't find it.
It is a bit long. Yeah, it's only 107 minutes, but it does feel a lot longer.
Yeah, it's all right. I do enjoy it. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's some brilliant one-liners in it. You know what I mean? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
But yeah, it does start off like normal violent Arnie film, and then goes off into
usual
territory.
Yeah, and like I say, it is enjoyable. It is. There was a sequel to Kindergarten Cop.
It was,
yeah. Well, no, Kindergarten Cop 2 with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. It has
shit.
Connection. Yeah, nope. It's got no connection. It's taking the piss out of kids with dietary requirements and all that, which is fun.
Yes. Yeah, it's terrible, but it's good. It is good. Schwarzenegger, I don't tend to like him in the comedic roles at all. Junior's terrible.
Ivan Reitman from Twins on this one.
Yeah, see, Twins, I'm not the biggest fan of neither. I'm not the biggest fan of Jingle All the Way. But this it sort of worked. It is good.
Yeah, I never put Twins or Kindergarten Cop on if I want to watch an Arnie film, of course. Some others I would pick. But yeah, go ahead. You tell him you didn't do your homework.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? They're kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, told you. It's going to midnight. We can finish before midnight. We're in the top 10. So Arnie at number 10. Where else is Arnie in this list? Got Dick Tracy at number 9.
The hype,
Did quite well.
the hype on this film was
It could be number 1.
unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
Like
I love
everywhere.
that yellow shirt.
Yeah, it was on cans of Pepsi. It was on you name it. It was put all over everything. Tops did a line of trading cards for it. There was sticker books for it. There we go. There was Madonna released a single for it. It was just massive, and then it just got slated. Let it come out.
I think Siskel and Ebert liked it, or one of them did. But yeah, it did. I thought it flopped as well, but it did. It just, they were expecting Batman money,
Yeah,
and that's the problem. So yeah, it made 100 million. It's the first film on this list to make 100 million. All the rest have made more. But yeah, so it didn't exactly fail. It just did half of what they expected.
Yeah, and the critics didn't like it.
The soundtrack's
You know what I mean?
great. I love the soundtrack.
But it's an enjoyable film. You know what I mean? Warren Beatty's pretty good as Dick Tracy. He looks the part.
It's very well. I did watch it, because I interviewed the stuntman, Jim Wilkie, who plays, what's it called? Stooge. The Stooge. But yeah, Al Pacino's, one of his comeback films after Revolution.
Mm.
But yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Not many people know who Dick Tracy was back then.
Yeah.
Let alone now. But yeah. Right. Die Harder. Or, hang on, where is it? Yeah, it is Die Hard 2.
Yeah, my box set of Die Hard 2.
Die Hard 2 and one of the opening titles, but yeah.
Yeah.
Is Die Harder?
I always.
Rennie Harlan?
Yeah, the 1, 2, and 3. The beauty of them is they're all completely different films. I know you in principle you're getting the same character as in John McClane, but everything around him is a lot different, and that's to find really on films like this. Yeah. Once one film's been as big as it is, generally the sequels try and do the same thing, but these didn't. They're trying to mix it up and do something a little bit different. And I mean, out of the 3, this is probably the weakest, but it's still really good.
It is, yeah. It is a kick-ass action film. Yeah, with double bill over the Adventures of Ford Fairlane. Excellent. There you go. Very different films, but yeah, same director. Doesn't have Alan Rickman's bad guy. That's a downer for it, yeah.
Yeah.
The bad a bit less. Right. There's Total Recall. Somehow it only makes another step.
Yeah, which is surprising, really. Considering how good it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Verhoeven at Paul Verhoeven finest.
Yes. What did you do? RoboCop, was it then this? Then
yes. Yeah, and
Starship Troopers and Showgirls and
yeah, he did thingy as well with Rutger Hauer, Blood and
Blood and Sugar. No, Flesh and Blood.
Flesh and Blood. No, I like Verhoeven films. Starship Troopers. You know what I mean? It's always over the top and satirical, and Total Recall is probably one of Ernie's best films.
He's been trying to make it for 10 years. Oh, I haven't finished my video. Where's Jeff? He's supposed to do an audio for me. But yeah, Arnie was trying to make it for 10 years. Finally got the rights off. I think it was Dino De Laurentiis, so they had to sell them. So he got it.
Yeah.
And then got Verhoeven to do it because he liked Verhoeven's work on RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Ironside, bad guy. Sharon Stone as slut. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Ironside's brilliant in it as well. But yeah, a truly great film. Aesthetically looks magnificent. It's so sort of like well set up the way it looks. It's actually believable. You know what I mean? It is really, really good.
For Christmas as a kid.
What a present!
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine trying to remake this. Why would they bother?
Yeah.
Right. We'll throw it over to the chat. Is it the second half of the film, is it all a dream or is it really happening? Answers on a postcard.
Recall.
Right. What could possibly be 6 films better than Total Recall? Sean Connery doing Russian. Yay!
I love this film.
I love
it. Yeah, and it's not really my forte, like at all. It's not my kind of film. But there's just something about it. Sean Connery and Alec Baldwin are great in it.
Yeah. So Alec Baldwin was this Miami Blues, and then this, wasn't it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so good. You know what I mean? It's just one submarine chasing another. And there's no action. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, Alec Baldwin falls in the water.
Yeah, like last 10 minutes of film maybe, but it's so good.
It is,
you know what I mean?
So well made.
Oh my god, he's pulling a crazy Ivan. What? What the hell is a crazy Ivan?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's only a PG as well.
Yeah, PG.
Thriller. I want to live in Montana and be a cowboy. Yeah. My mind was so old. We shall sail into history. Yes. It's got that really cool technique where they're speaking Russian and it zooms in on his mouth and then he goes to a word that's the same in English and Russian and then starts speaking English and zooms out. That's been crazy to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, poor Sam Neill. He's not going to be a cowboy or go to Montana. One ping, Mr. Pacelli, if you please.
Yes.
One ping. But then somehow, was it the biggest independent film ever? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
No, we've just talked about Dick Tracy being everywhere. Holy shit! Fucking hell!
Yeah,
like this was next level marketing. Like next level marketing. It was on everything. Fucking everything.
Well, it did have a head start with the cartoon series, though, but didn't it?
They did.
This was the first time it's called Ninja Turtles here, wasn't it?
Well, it was Hero Turtles over here, wasn't it? Because we're a big bunch of fannies. But it's yeah, I mean, it's really good. Like suits made by Henson Company, which are excellent. The suits never really cut it in 2 or 3. They're just the quality is nowhere near the same. But the first one, remarkably good. And it's quite a dark film, you know what I mean? So much so that they purposely made the second film more light-hearted and a bit more cheesy to try and push it to a wider audience because the first film is dark. It's really dark.
Yeah, kids going into arcades, smoking and drinking and shooting up.
Yeah, it's, you know what I mean? But it's just so good. And again, the whole trading card thing, bubblegum card, panini stickers, you name it, turtles were stuck onto it, lunchboxes, jeans, trainers, t-shirts, and people just lapped it up. You know what I mean? It was just like, just went wild for it. And it's an IP that, since its incarnation, has never gone away. There has been some form of it year after year after year since the mid-80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is ludicrous, really, to think of. I mean, there's even script in the work for The Last Ronin, the Raphael sort of spin-off film where there's only Raph left, and the other 3 turtles have been killed. So Raph's on a sort of like a vengeance killing, just taking out these high-profile targets. There is a comic book, a bit graphic novel, and that's very dark. But there's been a script in the works for a little while for The Last Ronin, which would, if that ever came to light, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that could work. That's not they won't make it a kids' film.
No, right. I mean, as good as 2 is. Sorry, as good as 2 is. Everyone slates 3. 3's the worst of the lot, but it's still entertaining. It's bad, but it's entertaining.
It is bad, and then yes, you can have both. And then yes, what's better than turtles? Whores, of course.
Yes, slags.
No kissing.
Yeah.
In this photoshopped picture, because that's not at all her body. So
No.
yeah, Julia Roberts had Flatliners and then went stratospherical with this one.
Yeah.
Gary Marshall, sorry. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a straight up chick flick, isn't it? You know what I mean?
What time critiquing turtles are good.
Yeah.
You knew the level.
Have you
Yeah.
seen my channel?
Did you not hear the films he was listing? Working title was 3,000, yeah, because she's 3,000 for the night or something. She's not worth it. She doesn't do half the stuff he'd want.
No.
The other whore, was it Laura Jan Kamama or whatever her name was? She'd be up for anything for
200 quid. Done.
The princess prostitute, yeah. It's not a good look at the life of a New York whore. I grew up this terribly overrated. Yeah, this did not deserve to be number 4 ahead of any of the films we fucking talked about.
Yeah. But it's a chick flick, isn't it? And it's the only chick flick of the year, like a straight up chick flick. So women, women would have been flocking from all corners of the UK, all corners of the world to watch this film.
They go all straight into the cinema.
Straight into the cinema. Pretty Woman, please.
You've lost that sub again, by the way. Yeah. 1992. Julia Roberts' year, yes. Very well made film, makes prostitution completely acceptable to a mainstream American audience. I prefer Angel. Teenage whore goes Death Wish. Yes, the song. I got the soundtrack. I had the soundtrack on CD and on vinyl now. But yes, enough of that. Dances with the Wolves.
Yeah, was this Costner's first venture into films that lasted 3 days?
Yeah, this one's the VHS is 2 hours 53 minutes. I think there's another hour of the later on release. But epic is not the word for this. Was it 7 Oscars winners?
Yeah. I do like it, you know what I mean? But it's that long. I just never go back to it.
Yeah. Great soundtrack. Who is it? Was it Maurice Jarre? Yeah. No? Damn, who was the soundtrack? I can't read it. John Barrett. Yeah, the fucking soundtrack upstairs.
But all this stuff of this time period I liked, you know what I mean?
We had Revenge earlier, and then he did this.
Yeah, then he starts throwing like Postman in there and fucking Waterworld, and they're all on for 3 days, but they're all sort of like enjoyable. But this is really good. Yeah, I've always enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah, if I could sit down, one over Goodfellas and Turtles. What's poor Josh? Anyway, let's see that's number 3 of the year. So that everyone thought it was what they called it, Kevin's Folly and Kevin's Gate. They didn't think it would get anywhere, and it made 184,000 million.
Million, yeah.
Right. Oh, you were wrong about the only chick flick.
Oh, go on. Yeah, I like.
Apart from the Seven Demons.
Again, I have a DVD of it, and it's just buried amongst all the other shite in this cupboard here. But I actually like it. It's again, my grandparents came back from either Cyprus or Greece or somewhere like that with a bag load of bootleg videos, and this was one of them. That's the first time I ever saw it. I remember watching it, thinking, I quite like it.
Yeah, it's from the director of Naked Gun. Where's the music? This one's the Maurice Jarre soundtrack I was trying to think of. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah,
to Ghost Dad.
It's an entertaining film. It's enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's well cast. It's well written. It's well acted.
Yeah, it's creepy where it needs to be.
Yeah, it's good. It's
the writer of Seven. I'm trying to think now.
It's just the old get off my train.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? And then,
yeah.
I did see this in the film, and it was on a date, I think, back then.
Right.
That's for comedies normally, yeah.
Classic.
The film I remember, Every Girl I Knew was big on this and Dirty Dancing, yeah. But yeah, it's even more sadder now. We lost Swayze, but yeah,
Yeah.
seeing him turn to light and disappear. But yeah, I'm still not sold on Demi's haircut in it though. But yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
might be a bit too short.
Yeah, but I've always enjoyed it. You know what I mean? It is a good film.
Just one I don't think to put on.
No,
I always enjoy it when I do watch it. But number one, of course, by
yeah,
$100 million.
Home Alone. Yeah, I mean, out of the ones that are any good, this is by far the best. It's again another franchise. It just
Yes.
just keep every Christmas this is on some cinema somewhere near us. It just keeps going and going and going, never goes away. A couple of months back, I bought some limited edition Adidas trainers that were Home Alone editions. So I'll have to do a video on them at some point. But all the elements of the things he uses to defend the house are on the trainer. So that the ring on the back to pull your trainer onto your foot is the thing he hooks on the door to make it red hot.
Oh, nice.
It's got the family crest on the back where the Adidas badge should be, so it's got the M on it. It's got a silhouette of the house and these other things, but
Crazy.
the insoles of the trainer are removable, and there's 6 insoles, 3 lefts, 3 rights, and all the lot of them are the Wet Bandits, pictures of the Wet Bandits, but Merv's on the left and the other guy's on the right, and you can just change the insoles of different pictures where they've been injured in the trainer. Right.
Yep. You got it now. Josh is on eBay.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 pairs. There's they're white and red, and the style of Adidas they've got a Velcro tag on the top. When you pull the Velcro top back, it says, "This is my home. I must defend it." Under the Velcro, when you pull it back. I mean, they're cool. The tags on them, and there's like a little iron and things like that on the tag on the side, and but there's also Home Alone 2 pair, which are grey and red, I think they are. So they're the next on the agenda to try and find a pair of them. Well,
Nice.
yeah, they're cool. I mean, would I ever wear them? Probably not. But
No.
you know what I mean?
The one time you wear them, you spill a curry on them or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 3 pints of Guinness coming back from bar. You know what I mean? It's like ruined.
Yeah, the Black Holes want to go. Yeah, Joe Pesci. Because what was the third film he was in? He was in Goodfellas, of course. I think there was a third film, but I can't remember.
Yeah, he's just so good in this, Joe Pesci.
Ruffian, fucking ruffian.
Yeah, but again, it's got one-liners in it. Everyone remembers.
It's got a great John Williams score. Say it's welcome. Because the second one is longer.
Yeah.
And more
violent. But yeah, it's just an all-round classic. You can see why it made the money that it did.
Yeah.
Because it's like, is it like 60 or 70 million more than the film that's in second place?
Pretty much.
It's a lot.
It is. It was a big jump. Yeah. So Ghost 270 million, Home Alone 290 million.
There you go. It's like,
and,
you know what I mean?
Weren't expected to be hits. I suppose Pretty Woman's the same. Hang on, let's have a look again. So yeah, Home Alone, Ghost, Dance with Wolves, Pretty Woman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the top 500 for October. So 6 films that they'd hoped would do well.
Yeah,
they never really dreamed they would be in the top 6 ahead of Total Recall, Die Hard 2, Dick Tracy, Back to the Future 3, Days of Thunder, Another 40 Hours, and big films like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin at that particular time as well. You know what I mean? He was a firm favourite, wasn't he? You know, what I mean? People enjoyed him.
Yeah, he wasn't annoying or little shit.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have been as good with his brother Kieran in it, I don't think, if he was the lead.
yeah. It is an all-round good film, but again, it's not one of them films you're going to put on at any time. You'll stick it on at Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Exactly. Oh, it's Christmas. Check Home Alone.
yeah, put Home Alone on.
But there we go. That is your number one grossing film. Not the best film.
Yeah.
The one that made the most money. Because, of course, Dark Angel will be the top film.
Yeah, Salute of the Jugger.
Let's wrap this up. It's gone midnight. I thought skipping through the first 100 would be quicker. Obviously, I was wrong.
That, to be fair, out of all these we've done, 1990 had the most films of any year we've covered.
Did it? I thought it had.
Way more.
Anyway,
we could have started at tea time and still have been going here. It was like,
yes. Next time I'll learn better. But there we go. Right. So yes, it's not Goodfellas or Godfather 3 or Bullethead or Miller's Crossing. I don't dislike Home Alone, of course. Grew up with it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think anyone would put it as film of the year. But yeah, they do watch it every Christmas. Most people, don't they?
Yeah.
But yes, there is a lot more better films. But let's have a look. Thank you, gentlemen. Dodgy films, opinions aside, and the fact I'm not going to get much sleep. I've enjoyed this. Yes, to bed, everyone in the Britain. Yeah, he's going to get those Home Alone shoes. I'm guessing they're probably definitely triple figures easily now. If you can find them.
Josh, if you want to hit me up there on Instagram or Facebook, just search for Wigan Cult Film Club, and I can send you some photographs of the ones I've got.
It's like that meme of the graveside with the finger. There we go. But thanks for everyone for joining us. Well done getting on with it. I thought all the fact we all like different things, but we can still like each other. Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly it.
That is a Jerry Springer ending here.
And
on that note.
Yes, on that bombshell.
On that bombshell.
So good night, everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
So with this.
Isn't this a school day?